light and shadow, good and evil, truth and deceit. The world is split by a singular divide. Now, there's no need to run. Once you stand trial before me, there is no escaping my judgment. Oh dear, your sins are staining my mirror with such filth. I gaze into truth. Light or shadow, which side do you fall on? Now then, shall we take aim with a bit of grace? As expected, my mirror is never mistaken. I'm in trouble! An awful sinner is trying to kill me. Are you lucky? Eyes here, dear. Guilty. Straight to execution.
Knock, knock. Your personal hell has arrived. Chaos, destruction, and... what was it again? Only two choices here. Die or kill. You better watch your step. As you can see, we have a lot of eyes watching you. The real thrill comes right before pulling the trigger. Let's test your worth. Ready to pull the trigger? Whoa, calm down there, pal. You can't beat someone who's actually having fun. A life you didn't earn. Now we're taking it back. Nothing more beautiful than a muzzle flash. Knowing this time either, huh? Shame. Yeah, the next wielder should be that one right there.
Between Locked In and Wemo Rising, and again, it's going to be on Sakura to make something happen here. Astrolac trying to get some damage down onto Jigna. Baits out the Quake, actually, so that's actually an important cooldown. Dropped for the side of Locked In. On the bottom side, Minginyu gets rooted, forced to use circulation, and running the Vampire Queen defensively, but Astrolac gets the 1-for-1 on the backside now. Down to a 2-on-2, Sakura and Cabbage. Cabbage on the front side. Ooh, big bat skill from Sakura on the dance. Sakura with the moves. Oh my goodness. This guy is a demon at Tia, bringing this down to a 2-on-1, and poor Jigna. Actually, it's going to be a 3-on-1 because they're going to be able to pick up Astrolac's corpse as well, so the consistent DPS is here to take out the tank if need be, but even without it, it's still just far too uphill battle for Jigna here. Double the amount of teams and zones. Very likely you won't find an honest fight, but Fuichu looking for an angle here. Taunt connects onto Hracefeld, forces out the quick spin on him as the Semtex blows up on the... Oh my goodness. Chi Arc just blasted Raven Birchie here. Oh my god.
To take that execution technique really early into the fight, and that meant that you just really have no chance. And now it's going to be Big Beefy versus Uberman, and yeah, the vision is off for a reason. There's some freak gameplay going on.
Yeah,
keep an eye out on the TBR play. Yeah, there it is. Who can guess it?
They saw him, and with that, they're going to push forward, knowing that he's behind them. But Chibiark at some point is going to get in on this fight, but to what? Oh my goodness, down goes Camper. 1-for-1, though. They did find the kill on Hracefeld, who is a big part of their setup, and with Haymaker on cooldown, Chibiark's effectiveness isn't as high in the fight. Now looking to take out Resty, the walk-on connects on a two-man. Fuichu is going to be able to pick this up. Yeah, what was I talking about? We're in Chapel. This is the home of Hyunwoo. How could I not know better?
This guy is a demon, bro. This guy is a demon.
The kill all in well. Meanwhile, over at Wick, looks like Locked In's trying to finish this off. They don't have their primary damage source in Deus to be able to DPS it down. So with that, Fuichu now sitting here, putting pressure on the Wick line. Uberman back to 3 people, trying to find a way to take this from them. They do find it, but Tracefeld's going to go down in the process. Deus on the backside still unchecked. If he can manage to not get hit by something, dodges the knock-up. Good by Deus on the backside. Does a lot of damage to himself with the quick spin, but just doesn't matter. As Chibi,
I think it goes towards Pond Step Zone, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, it's going to go towards Pond, somewhere in Pond. It's undecided where, but it's going to stay in Pond. But Fuichu on the run here. They're looking to find Racefeld. Oh no, this Camper's triangulated. Oh, Camper, it's a scary time to be you right now. Oh yeah.
And he let it happen to him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Oh, Chibiark not finding the wall stun though on the backside. Restia trying to drop as much damage as he can onto Chibiark, bring it down to a 2v1. Does manage to do so. And with that, I don't know if Fuichu
Rare
can
misses
deal
coming out from Fuichu, yeah.
Restia's just resting. And playing their namesake, gets the rest off, gets a lot of health back. And with that, I'm pretty sure Alonso just let's for Fuichu here. And yeah, big beefy win. Get an objective after everything's said and done. Meanwhile, in the Rift, we have Schoolmeal Wemo with Kaniax, Nikki, and Nissa jumping forward. Big Q from Lilypell, that bullseye, doing a lot of damage on this Amp Bow. Yamla on the front. Wolfassault is popped. With that, Lilypell and Miyakiyama playing the corridor. They're getting a little worried here. The Twin Rush comes forward. Yamla tries to get 4 forward on the backside of Miyakiyama, but fortunately they're able to stay safe, bring this down to a 2-on-2. Nikki and Nissa trying to finish off the Corpse of Ropes here. Mia in trouble here as Weiss is laying the beatdown. The Johan beatdown. Can we get 1Q? 1Q for the one-time Weiss? Yes, sir, we can. But on the other side of the fight, Yamla losing out against Nikki and Nissa. But now that's down to a 2-on-2. They do have the ability. Oh my goodness, the healing win. The Q, the healing coming on to Yamla. Need damage in as many sources as they can get when they drop Chibiark and Racefeld in there. Chibiark, 3-man. Oh my god!
Goat!
To find any sort of angle when they have even just that little sliver of a wall, using all the safety drones they can to rest up. Sky's the limit.
Asherburst is still going to be down though, I think.
Yeah, I believe it is still down. Yeah, 15 seconds, so big cooldown there. Raven Bergier's losing half of his health on the approach. Right out the gate, timer advantage in the favor of Counterspell, the taunt coming through onto Miyane, so they find the first kill. Speak stepping up to the plate, getting a lot of damage out. Viper trying to return fire here. Oh my goodness, Counterspell is just so proving.
For the Jackie to make any kind of play.
Yeah, 100% hit the hammer right on the nail there, or the nail on the head as they say. Internet Rap looking for Else on the backside. Pure Rage uppercut connects, but there's no follow-up as the Echoes of the Earth comes down. Mysterio does find the kill. Mysterio getting a reset, looking for more here, but they go 1-for-1 as Internet Rap falls. Queen ready, looking, finds. Oh, Else trying to get the revive here, or Kuno rather, on the Else on the backside of Mysterio. Yeah, he just loses 1v1. I mean, Lissa Scholar's at a point where he is actually no slouch in the damage department and can deal with a Jackie, as showcased there. And now, oh my, yeah, see that? Dino Dance also in the Rift. Surprise, surprise against Best Friends here. Nixara going in, getting a lot of damage down up front here. IU getting kind of chunked as the health attack stat is forced out. But look at Zoe on the backside, losing half of her health, even a little more now. Nazimi landing a lot of damage. Zoe forced the blink towards the bush, and they find a kill into IU. The 3v2 advantage state for Best Friends here. Big root from Nazimi, but Nixara and Titanium Pancakes putting a lot of pressure on him. Zoe hates herself back in the fray now, looking to try and take out Nazimi. Good root from Nazimi to keep Zoe away from him. Nazimi is playing his ranges so well right now, but it is still a 3v2 at the end of the day. And look at Best Friends has a lot of timer left as well. They're able to play outside the zone. They find the kill onto Nixara though, bringing it down to a 2-on-2. Zoe, oh, it's close. Titanium Pancakes does have a lot of timer. Look, oh, Striker landing the Dimensional Strike, finds the gap close on Titanium Pancakes, loops over towards Zoe on the tail end of the fight. Here in the temp zone, interesting. Naglfar looking for an angle. Look at Alethea on the flank. They gotta open up 12th Shrimp. If they don't find a way to 12th Shrimp, it's not gonna go well for them. Striking Tiger goes wide. Look at Zelius. He's the main focus right now, but they don't manage to assassinate him. Yeah, 12th Shrimp has had free reign. Alethea finally goes down. So does Deli. So now down to a 2-on-2, but this Yumin is still alive. But oh, Blair almost goes down.
He against 2 melees though. I think he wins out.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's been unchecked this fight. The person they had to worry about most in this fight is the person they left alive. 12th Shrimp was able to make a lot happen here. Now dodging out, good. Dodges on that, so MSGK doesn't get a reset. And look at the timer situation as well. The time is going to matter.
If you have a support to enable it, it could definitely do some dividends. I do think that the damage reduction can be pretty helpful in Bitterret, though, for sure. Oh, we are going to see a little bit of an engagement. Eu's going to find his way into the back line, but didn't end up getting much. 9 Cash is going to reactivate that play to get on top of Starby. Does go a little behind on that route, and it's going to be EU going down first. I mean, it's a South America gap. It's looking like as the Shackling Acre coming down from Lifer. Lifer's going to be able to probably take out 9 Cash on the back end of this as soon as that dash is open. But Striker's making an absolute mess of them, outplaying both Starby and Miane on the back end of that.
Here does find it. IU's also in the area, though. Meanwhile, down in Factory, Lifer stepping forward, trying to find Raven Bergier, but not going to be able to make it happen. Starby now in a 3v1 finds a kill onto Speaks, looking at Raven Bergier now. Big play from Starby. Ooh, was Red Flake with the Blue Viper to bring things back, or the Snake Bite rather. But here comes Miane on a respawn, and with that, it's going to be Sky's the Limit going on a break from Counterspell. Starby 3v1 in a dream, making it happen. This damage came up out front, but there was just a bit of a lack of a what is this? What? Oh my... Okay, Berserkers, we're gonna join the fray here. Eclipse is on Squirtle on the backs of a Squirtle.
Oh, absolutely.
Put out the ones.
By the way, but...
Yes, and now J-Tang is the only carry left here, but fortunately, Delinko is also down 2v1. Oh, what am I saying? That's Actor that's alive. They're both carries. What am I on about?
They're all carries, honestly.
They're all carries. What the? Why did I think Actor? Oh, because of the last. It's fine. It's fine. Important cooldowns. 9 now with the Plague available once more. We'll see what he tries to do. I'd imagine it's just going to be Nimrod's Gate. That has to be the ticket in. One gets dropped. IU's going to take it. Skyward Strike over towards J-Tang, but it goes wide. Now IU in a bit of trouble. Squirtle gets taken down so quickly. Gets left on the front side of the fight. Actor playing the corridor. Almost takes out IU, but he manages to live. And now it's down to a 2v3. Timers ticking for trigger. They have to approach this tiny Chronosphere. And with that, Dino Dance is going to win out. So... they should be able to...
Do you think Nazumi is prepared for the Wisu damage? As we do see the Signature Fireball come out, Root coming out. Root is going to use that Blast Energy Field for a pretty big disengagement tool. 9 Cash is really deep in the backline, is going to be able to land that Fear. I don't think the Heli Attack stat is going to come out in time to... Oh no! And, I mean, Eclipse could actually do a lot of work now, but, I mean, with the double single target damage, the first stack stun comes out onto the likes of Wokes, and Wokes is actually going to lose out on this DPS check eventually. Striker doesn't have a lot of timer, though. Wisu was getting picked up because they had the Terminate. I think Wisu, like, alt-tab because he thought...
I just thought he was dead.
In so many of these fights, he's just controlling and dictating the pace of the fight throughout
look at Nazimi.
Boy, this is a crazy flank. Namja, are you ready for this, though? No, gonna get knocked up. The exclusive is gonna get forced out, but it is gonna be a totem also forced out solo by Nazimi. Nazimi is doing so much work on this backline. Is Wokes gonna go down? Nazimi is 1v9, man! Like, what is going on?
Oh, no way. That's crazy.
This guy's the GOAT.
Finds the flank onto Nangja, forcing out the exclusive, the monkey wire, everything out of Nangja.
And then
9 is able to capitalize on it. No. Yeah, but Starby did use Blink, so that is one thing going for Remo Rising. Oh, the Grandfather Clock. This is actually going to give them some extra timer as well out here. So
and the cooldowns. Now they actually have the ultimates back up.
Yeah, so very big pickup for them. Oh, it's so hard to push forward into counterspell without taking too much damage, though. Lolking going to have his solar system popped, so he's going to lose out on that shield. And he's just not able to push forward. He's got to go in. Oh, he's going to try and get onto Starby here, but the Echoes of the Earth. Oh, Magnetic Storm on the backside catches Biane and Starby. But look at Astrolac and Sekiro. They've taken so much damage. They don't have the range to contest against Katya and Eva.
When people are split farming. Trigger! Definitely gotta watch out a little bit. Hello?
Is this like bait? What is this?
This is only oh, the bait worked.
I don't know if it's the bait, but like, God, I like that.
I played it a couple times on ladder. I don't know if it's good because you have to 2 4 scores isn't letting, but I mean, when you get there, you're definitely buffing your. Oh my, you know who is not long for this one? Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
Punish coming out. That I mean, we were talking about it, right?
Yeah.
This
We were talking about it. We were literally talking about it.
Yeah, I got a little sad after I didn't see the full white come out. Yeah. So I don't know how much of that was based on the itemization versus just, okay, we know that this is counterspell because they have an ABA. But we do.
They just sent Exus to his death. Like, what? What the heck was that, man? Click it, you won't. And then he just, bet, and just died. Okay. So back to United Front. Here's our Wick team in the bottom of Forest here. But oh my goodness, this BLS from Big Beefy is ambitious, but it's gonna work out.
She absolutely obliterated them with the Blast Energy Field.
Yeah.
I mean, that video was too tough. I mean, it's on my mind right now, rent free. But we do see Rendezvous dashing on in. Is going to be able to use that Endless Hunt reactivation, but maybe a little ill-advised. Viper is still alive. Alethea is not able to pick up this kill. MSGK forcing it a little too hard, and Starby is just...
Blood for that eye shield. Right now, they've scouted out Counterspell here, but Dino Dance is also on the way back in. Potential third-party opportunity for Dino Dance, but Starby gets blown up immediately. Uberman, recognizing the third party, starts to back up. Bracewell able to get the Nichiren cutout to keep himself alive, and IU gets caught out on the front side. Nine Cash is going to be next to fall here. That's Counterspell.
On the back end of that, though.
Yeah, they're resurrecting Starby on the backside here, but there's no timer on the side of Counterspell. They have to push forward, and they do manage to accomplish just that. Chibi Arc finds a taunt, big spring trap as well. Oh my goodness, Fleechu, time after time, finding these spring traps, making the play, and
Restwell, I think you should just go all 3 of you HP.
All 3 HP, yeah, I agree, but it is what it is. They've made their choice on which pills they would like to take, and now they need to find a way into trigger here without Exus blowing up Fuichu. That's going to be the main worry for Uberman here, but Plasma Dash comes through. Exus lands the ult, but yeah, they're just on top of him. Oh my goodness!
And it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter at all. Wow, that was a fantastic expulsion shot. I mean, they just don't have the damage to kill Chibi Arc, despite being triple range.
They have triple range and 2 marksmen.
Somebody's here. You can see they're already setting up some vision, trying to find some sort of angle after prepping the second Q, but they're not going to do anything quite yet. Trigger, there it is. Oh my goodness. Exus leading things off with the record to immediately blow up Chibi Arc. Now they're on the hunt for Squirtle as Raceville has fallen as well. Who is itemized here? Would it be Squirtle? Yes, it is Squirtle and Exus here, both fully itemized. Okay, Exus might have just got away with murder here. Yamla maybe recognizing that Exus is a little exposed here, but fighting off perhaps a bit more. You can choose Squirtle on the backside, finds the kill onto... Oh my goodness. Okay, so see, this is where the moment where the Subame looks incredibly good. Like, checkpoint teams now eliminated.
Exus might have now.
Exus. Is he gonna find the record? No, Namjo's gonna be able to stay safe on the backside.
Nice little. Oh, a great exclusive coming out off the expulsion shot. Exus is gonna go down to that Paradiso, and now it's just Squirtle and Actor that is paid in this Forest red zone. But I mean, Squirtle has a lot of DPS still left in the book. Actor on the refund of energy, but not just pumping out so much damage. It's gonna be Squirtle going down, and I think we are gonna be seeing a Game 6 coming out.
Naglfar. It's just a matter of time, so they're going to play this slow, try to keep themselves safe. Nazimi finding some good damage onto Rendezvous on the front side here. Nine taking the White Lily, finds a Ghastly Grip onto Alethea, pulls in MSGK as well. Rendezvous is completely split from this fight as well, not able to contribute until now. Nine finding the kill on the MSGK on the backside. Rendezvous jumping in, perhaps ill-advised. Dino Dance quick to punish that, and it looks like they will win with 31 points. My goodness. Tournament a little bit longer. Dino Dance, this is their chance to win the event here. Will they be able to close it out? Big Beefy currently has control of the center of the Chronosphere, and they do have a range advantage as well. And it's a very difficult area to poke through or push through. Nine looking for a stealth engage. Look at Camper on the backside. He's pretty unchecked right now. Nine
is down already.
Goes down immediately, but so is Restia. Brings down to a 2-on-2. Nazimi, 2v1 in a dream. Can he make it happen? Big move from Nazimi. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. I thought Camper had it in the 1v1, but Nazimi is going absolutely nuclear on the U-Min, and they clutch it up.
Where should should we go first? Huh? It's my first time at a festival, so my heart is racing so fast. I was waiting for you. Let's go catch some fish together. This is for you. I'm shaking. I wonder what I'll get. I'm so lucky today. I wouldn't be surprised if a cat pops out of the box. A festival is better on a full stomach. If you keep acting like that, even the goldfish you've caught might slip away. Do I look different to you? Do you like it? Okay. Let's clean up before the customers arrive. Today's master is you! This should keep me out of trouble, right? Is there a drawing you'd like to see? Should I draw a squirrel for you? I'll fly anywhere immediately. Did you call me? I want to help you too. Welcome, Master. I'm used to this kind of thing. Oishikunare. Moi moi kyu. Is that your wish, Master? Kyu. No one is cutting in line, right? A limited edition Lenny Checky. You want it, don't you? Delicious! Your favorite maid, Lenny, has arrived. That's it for today's service. Thanks for coming, everyone. Light and shadow, good and evil, truth and deceit. The world is split by a singular divide. Now, there's no need to run. Once you stand trial before me, there is no escaping my judgment. Oh dear, your sins are staining my mirror with such filth. A gaze into truth. Light or shadow, which side do you fall on? Now then, shall we take aim with a bit of grace? As expected, my mirror is never mistaken. I'm in trouble! An awful sinner is trying to kill me. Are you lucky? Eyes here, dear. Guilty. Straight to execution.
Knock, knock. Your personal hell has arrived. Chaos, destruction, and... what was it again? Only two choices here. Die or kill. You better watch your step. As you can see, we have a lot of eyes watching you. The real thrill comes right before pulling the trigger. Let's test your worth. Ready to pull the trigger? Whoa, calm down there, pal. You can't beat someone who's actually having fun. A life you didn't earn. Now we're taking it back. nothing more beautiful than a muzzle flash. Knowing this time either, huh? Shame. Yeah, the next wielder should be that one right there.
Between Locked In and Wemo Rising, and again, it's going to be on Sakura to make something happen here. Astrolac trying to get some damage down onto Jigna. Baits out the Quake, actually, so that's actually an important cooldown. Dropped for the side of Locked In. On the bottom side, Minginyu gets rooted, forced to use Circulation and Run of the Vampire Queen defensively, but Astrolac gets the 1-for-1 on the backside now. Down to a 2-on-2, Sakura and Cabbage on the front side. Ooh, big bat skill from Sakura on the dance. Sakura with the moves! Oh my goodness. This guy is a demon at Tia, bringing this down to a 2-on-1, and poor Jignut. Actually, it's going to be a 3-on-1 because they're going to be able to pick up Astrolac's corpse as well, so the consistent DPS is here to take out the tank if need be, but even without it, it's still just far too uphill battle for Jignut here. Double the amount of teams and zones. Very likely you won't find an honest fight, but Fuichu looking for an angle here. Taunt connects onto Hracefeld, forces out the quick spin on him as the Semtex blows up on the... Oh my goodness. Chi B Arc just blasted Raven Birchie here. Oh my god.
To take that execution technique really early into the fight, and that meant that you just really have no chance. And now it's going to be Big Beefy versus Uberman, and yeah, the vision is off for a reason. There's some freak gameplay going on.
Yeah,
keep an eye out on the GBR play. Yeah, there it is. Who could guess it?
They saw him, and with that, they're going to push forward, knowing that he's behind them. But Chibiark at some point is going to get in on this fight, but to what? Oh my goodness, down goes Camper. 1-for-1, though. They did find the kill on Hracefeld, who is a big part of their setup, and with Haymaker on cooldown, Chibiark's effectiveness isn't as high in the fight. Now looking to take out Restia. The Walk-on connects on a 2-man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So excited to be here. How are you doing today, Meek?
I'm doing great. Oh my god, look who it is. It's Lucy Perv, out from the clutches of work, finally able to rejoin us on the cast. Fortunately, yeah, because poor Kaz, I mean, his voice was just getting shot from all the casting he's been doing lately, so I'm gonna give him a little break. Fortunately, Lucy was around to relieve him today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I did hear ERM ran pretty long for him, so we're gonna let him get some extra rest and drink that tea, and we're going to get a move on into our semifinals for today. So I think you guys are ready to look at the overview, and we'll take a look one last time for today. As you all know, we are in phase 2 of semifinals, which means it'll be 4 rounds for you all today. And of course, we have the point matrix over to the right for you all, along with the prize pool if you guys did not see that yesterday, but I'm sure you guys have had enough seeing this, so we will move on to the teams actually playing today.
Yeah, it's going to be the Omega block today, and we will have the Caniacs with Lily Petal, Nikki and Nissa, Shuvi Senpai, wow, oh my god, real Shuvi, and Cynthia. We also have Magic Carpet, straight from South America, 2 South American teams making it to semifinals this time around. Very exciting stuff with Martin H, Yuki X, Kermit Osapo, oh my goodness, the GOAT, and Lume222. We also have Dino Dance with Nine Eye Cash, Striker, Jigna Jorkson, Nazimi. Wemo Rising with Lol King, Sakura, Astrolac, and Magecraft. We also have Moonlit Black Cats with Dona, Minhyun, Rutini, Silver Paw 7. My goodness, an early access team if I've ever seen it. But we also have Killer Koalas with Needlelight, Dark Dagon, Dimby, and Tazco, Blast with the Stereo, Internet Rap, and Rao, and Berserkers, who fought tooth and nail through that knockout stage to get here with Eclipse, Athena Kai, Lock Me Live, and Delenko.
I am so excited to see what they have in store for us today. Yesterday was a pretty interesting watch as well. I've been watching on the sidelines while I haven't been casting the whole time, so hopefully I'm all caught up with all the happenings with the teams today, and we'll get to see who gets to make it through here in just a couple seconds, I imagine.
Yeah, we should be getting started momentarily here. I mean, Dino Dance coming off of their win right now, looking like one of the favorites to keep their winning streak going here. We've got lots of strong teams already. It'll be really exciting to see who makes it into the top side. And it'll be hard to tell who's going to make it out onto the bottom side getting eliminated because, yeah, it should be some tight games today.
Yeah, I don't even know if I mentioned it, but it'll be the top 2 moving straight to the finals, with the bottom 2 being eliminated, and then our middle 4 will be the ones going over to LCQ, which will
Mhm.
be in the following weekend. So those are the things to look out for. Mostly like that top 6. Like as long as you move on, you're sitting in a good spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see where that gets us to momentarily. Just a little bit of a hiccup with one of our players, I believe. So you guys get to see us for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're back once again. But yeah, this season's gonna be really different too because LCQ historically LCQ for us has been top 4 make it out, but because of how this format is that we're trying out this time, it's only gonna be top 2 making it out in LCQ because 2 teams made it out during the qualifier stages. The first place teams from each group there made it to grand finals, and we already had 2 other teams make it to grand finals yesterday, and we'll have 2 more joining them today, which means we have 6 teams after today punching in their ticket to grand finals, and only 2 left to fight it out at LCQ. So LCQ, it's going to be scary trying to make it out of that because it's going to be a pretty high level of competition with only the 2 best teams making it forward in the tournament from there.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of changes I saw, even like from last phase, because there's a little bit of a format change there. So kind of mixing it up, trying out a couple things, but enough hearing about that. We're going to get into game 1 here and take a look at what the picks will be coming through. And I'm sure we won't see anything too surprising. I mean, from what I've seen, everyone's been kind of sticking to what they know, but who knows? I could be surprised as the picks come through.
Yeah, I mean, historically, Comfort has been a mainstay, especially in this region. Just playing what you're good at, what you've been rehearsing in scrims is definitely what we'll see. Berserkers looks like they're going to be running what they were running back in the qualifiers and knockout stages, putting clips over on Mirka, Athena Kai on the Be Young, and Lockney will be going on to Arda. Yes, this is what they were finding the most success on. They tried it with Charlotte initially, and it didn't really go all too well, but Arda really seemed to fit the bill with this composition for them.
Yeah, Arda seems to be the Melee's ticket to victory for a lot of these cops. His character has made quite an appearance on a lot of different kind of teams here. Unfortunately, it looks like we have no Wemo Rising for round 1. I think there's a power outage for one of their players, if I'm not mistaken. So unfortunately, they're not going to be making it here for us. It's been a rough weekend for some of our players.
Yeah, we had an issue yesterday as well. I believe it was Sky's the Limit, who wasn't able to join the first lobby. And yeah, I mean, it's rough, especially when you're on these 4-game series. It is top 6, progressing, so it's not the end of the world. But, playing behind 1 game in a 4-game series is definitely really rough. You're only going to be able to squeeze out 75% of your total potential on points.
Yeah, and then you also probably start with a -5 in the beginning of it as well. So it even set back a little bit. It's just a rough time. But it's not a rough time? Seeing what Lumi has in store. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh, gosh. And here we go.
Hey, here we go. I miss Lumi so much. I didn't miss this, though. Like, hey,
yeah,
what's going on?
You know what? Maybe we don't need to see. No, I was kidding. No, it's great to be back. I'm excited to see what everything has in store for us today between Lumi, the games, and of course to see what you have in store. See if anything new has been cooked up. I saw you guys doing some sunglasses bits and stuff.
Yep.
It's been a crazy time.
Kaz and I were just having some fun. I mean, while you were gone, things got a little chaotic. Some of my dumb ideas with we're getting the votes are starting to swing in my favor. Normally I'm outvoted 1-2 or 1-3, but with Kaz there to reinforce me, we were able to get away with some things. But yeah, now the discipline is back with Lucy here, and if you guys are excited as I am to have Lucy back on the cast, tweet out #ERCS 2026 and share us your thoughts to have a chance of winning 300 event NP. Yeah, #ERCS 2026 on Twitter. Make sure your Twitter DMs are open because they will be sending the codes through there. And yeah, you can have a chance at winning.
Yeah, I see a lot of people out there asking for codes lately. So, if you do need some of that, make sure you guys get on that. Or what I think is a good thing to do every time I get that crazy extra event NP, I just put it into my battle pass to level it quicker. Because most of the time I forget about the event NP being there.
I forgot that was even a feature in the game.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually used that. That's some crazy tech. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, even if you like own every skin and everything in the game, I mean, surely you still need some battle pass levels. So even the the most devout could still use this event NP.
As you see the first kill of the game going down here, Asterio being taken down here by the Caniacs. Looks like Yukia also going down here in Sem. I see some stuff has never changed. Dock, Barge, plus Cemetery being the areas of a lot of fighting, as the fighting has not ended up here in Fire Station. Striker trying to see if he can get something done here. Martin getting a couple stacks on line with the ulti coming through. Kermit gonna have to use the ulti, but looks like nothing's really gonna get done out of this. Finally, a kill will come through. Taking a little bit longer with these bruisers as Martin's on the run here. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this one. The knockup just barely landing in time. And with the stun coming from 9-9, that should be a kill going through here. Fortunately, Martin's gonna have to rewind back into the team.
Yeah, Striker's just gonna actually just take him right out.
Yeah.
And now Dino Dance looking for more. 9-9 going to the White Lily to try and close some distance. Does he have another Spring Trap in him before the speed gate is a factor? Spring Trap connects into the wall stun off the corner too. Yukiak's getting hit with a slow there on the tail end, but another speed gate right around the corner. Should be able to keep them safe. 9-9 looking for more as a respawn comes through in the bush. Martin H is on Martina, so just looking for stacks. Going to be able to find just that, but at the cost of another kill. Dino Dance more than happy to make that trade to get another half a point, but now Dona coming in for a little third party. You see some action, trying to maybe sneak a kill for himself. I believe he did pick up that kill on Martin, and now he does get Spring Trap. Jignut and 9-9 just going to lay the beat down on him after and find themselves to 3.5 points already.
9-9's having a heyday. Now that they got Jignut on the team, he's the one that gets to play Lenny. As, just kidding, we can't even talk about it because the fighting has not ended as Dark Dagon picks up another, maybe even another, to get some good damage onto Yukia here. But does he have anything else left in the tank? Looks like the stun doesn't land. The pull isn't going to land either, though. But he's trying to go back in to get his one. He does get it done. But now with Martin having broadcast online, looks like he's going to be able to pick up the kill just fine. But we were just going to keep respawning in the same spot. Unfortunately, no ulti going to land here. Nice route onto Tasco to stop them in their tracks here as their Alonzo comes back in. But I think, unfortunately, Kermit will fall here. Unless Martin maybe getting a return kill into Tasco. He's trying. Rewind, he's gonna have to go back in with that. The clean sweep's gonna follow. But Yukia here, I think they can pick up that kill just fine. Unfortunately, in a blitz, not able to secure either of these kills either.
Tasco still looking though. Dark Dagon on the White Lily might be able to close the distance. Yes, does manage to do so. So they do get a return kill on response. Another 35 seconds until objective spawn. Caniac's already sitting down in warehouse waiting for this meteorite to spawn, as meanwhile, Internet Rap might be able to find a kill on Minhai here as Stereo has the cutoff. So Blast getting themselves on the board. And man, it's so funny watching them play this composition because like they have no crowd control at all. they have absolutely none. Like, and I mean, they have a slow off of Daniel and a slow off of Jackie, and that's really about it. But yeah, they're just looking to jump on backliners, and perhaps, you know, Berserkers, they do have a backliner locking to jump on, but the rest of the targets on the team, they do not want to run the ones with them particularly here. As you can see, that's locking down poor Asterio. Had no chance to move, but Mrao on the backside just running.
Oh.
Ooh!
The
Very
timing?
well done with Mrao, and the timing there. We'll be able to find his one, but unfortunately his teammates did not share the same fate. They were left with the tank bruisers as assassins, and historically, just a bad matchup.
Okay, he got his one. He did his job, and now he's on the run. As we see the team of Dino Dance taking over Cemetery here. I'm going to presume they got the tree. Yeah, it looks like Totem online for Striker here. I'm going to make his way over to Pond. Start farming over there. If we take a look at our beautiful map, it is a pretty barren wasteland. Nothing much really going on. Yeah, a lot of wide open space for everyone to be roaming around. Quite a bit of people like split farming, it looks like. I think I maybe saw 2 or 3 teams doing so. As Mrao could possibly get found out here. Point does go through from Kermit, and the rockets are going to start coming down. Mrao trying to have some crazy movement to get on out of here. I think with the movement speed, he is on out, so he's able to regroup with his team just fine.
Yeah, and you know, no surprise to see teams opting for a more split farm strategy in the 7-team lobby, right? There's going to just be more hunts available on the map with less people on the map to take them. It's just natural numbers. So yeah, adapting to the situation, finding split farm angles, and getting their credits far more accelerated. A lot of these teams you see on the bottom are floating around a solid amount of credits. I mean, Dino Dance, Caniacs, and Blast really seem to be the ones taking advantage of this the most. All sitting around 400 credits before getting their call-ins off. Yeah, they're getting those call-ins off right now with a nice float of credits alongside that. Dino Dance going to be able to get all their call-ins off, be able to get this alpha pretty much uncontested from the looks of it as well, looking at the map. So yeah, their tempo looking quite good.
The hotel looks to be the place that's going to be fought over this time. Magic Carpet going to find a team here as the rockets are going to start coming down. Get a little bit of damage, but not too much, as unfortunately Cliff is a little bit tanky as the point going out. And oh my god, Kermit is actually taking a lot of damage. Talk going to go through Bat Skill as well to push him away from the team. I imagine he's going to fall pretty quickly here. Magnetic Field not going to be able to save him this time, as Yukia is just going to run away with the team. Alonso not too tanky at this part of the game, it looks like, when it comes to dealing with that team.
Yeah, and Eclipse as well, using that Leaping Strike to just zone off the rest of the team from being able to contribute to that, knowing full well that Byung and are to have more than enough damage. But in the Rift here is Blast and Killer Koalas. Morale looking at Dark Dagon here. Does get a good amount of damage, though. Asterio might be able to find a reset. Does find it. Jumps onto the backside to Tasco as well. And with that, they'll be able to win out 1v3 here. Blast looking quite good. I mean, I really like the idea of Jackie Daniel. You know, Daniel tries to burst somebody down, even if he doesn't finish them off. In fact, it's almost ideal that he doesn't finish them off, because that allows Asterio to just play leapfrog. He just jump onto Dark Dagon, right? Dark Dagon uses mobility, chases it with his E, jumps again to Tasco on the backside. Really good coordination from Blast here on a really unconventional composition.
Yeah, he's out here playing Frogger as we find Rao chasing down Needlelight, picking up that kill pretty easily here as well. But Blast sitting in a pretty good spot with the amount of kills they're getting in the lobby, but Dino Dance seems to be the front runners of that so far. And no team eliminated quite yet, as we almost make our way into day 3. Taking a look at items. Nina actually opting to rush the Helix this time around, it looks like, as the rest of the teams are getting some items online. I did see the Martyr over on the side of Nikki and Issa, so interesting there. A little bit of support action coming through for Henry in the lobbies. Internet Rap finds Tasco here. Just running the ones. Do we have the off limits available? Looks like we don't, so Tasco's gonna fall at least before day 3, so that is gonna be a free revive for them.
Yeah, meanwhile, in Forest here, have to see if Moonlit Black Cats can secure this objective over Berserkers. Eclipse finding an in on Minhai, looking to get a stun off, does get it and abducts him back to the backside. The rest of the team able to follow up and take out Minhai quite quickly. Leaping Strike over the wall. Eclipse looking for more onto Silverpaw, but Silverpaw going to invest that blink, but Lockney with the chase on the Nimrod's gate, looking for more. Nimrod's Tombstone does knock Silverpaw back, but Silverpaw has established pretty good distance. Another Nimrod's gate coming through. Fox comes down as a slow. Athena Kai should be able to wrap this up, no problem. So that will be a full death for Silverpaw as well. They're gonna have to find that revive off quite quickly here for Moonlight Black Cats. They do manage to get that though. Killer Koala is not as fortunate. Dino Dance here looking to try and punish the quick revive here in Chapel on Moonlit Black Cats. Minhai kiting back, does connect a root. But Caniacs are in the area, and what is this? A VLS from Striker, what the heck? Oh
no!
But he's quite durable, able to sustain this damage for quite long. In fact, gets his one on Dona, but here comes the third party on the backside. Caniacs quick to come. Minhai gets connected onto. And Caniacs find a third party kill quickly, trying to get the revive as Dino Dance, but they don't have enough time to get this corpse up as the Caniacs put pressure on them. Unfortunately, having to leave Striker for dead. Yeah, that was kind of wild. I did not. I was like, who's VLS again? And I was like, it's just Striker. What the heck is that? But this is total Dino Dance fashion here to do a play like this. They love getting a little wild. But this time just biting off a little more than they could chew with the Caniacs coming through on that third party. Just not having enough information to make a play like this.
It's crazy that he even gets his one, but we can't even keep talking about that as the fighting is not ended with Internet Rap finding access onto the backline here. Yukia taking a lot of damage, but Martin rooting him in place here. Maybe enough to be able to save his haze, but Asterio now trying to come in for the cleanup. One more auto to do the trick, does get the reset. And now Brow, can they finish this off here? Gonna have to blink to save himself from the rewind here. Oh, but the Q actually getting the kill. No, 1v1, the D-skill's gonna finish it off. And that will be Magic Carpet going down here as the fight has not ended. We got both of our Bruiser teams going at it here. Eclipse does land with the ulti here. Trying to push forward. Nana keeping his team pretty healthy as Jignut. These have been taking no damage so far. They're just gonna keep pushing forward. White Lily not available anymore. Lofty trying to keep her space. Is gonna be able to put the Nimrod's gate out, try to get their team out if they do need it. As a bat skill into the wall, could be Eclipse going down, and it looks like he will. And with that, the chase is on. But it gets to Arda, might prove a little bit difficult. A lot of distance already been made, but I think 99 Striker can catch up to this thanks to Lenny's movement speed. Yeah, and with that, the Plasma Dash slow should be enough to catch up, unless the Nimrod's gate is enough as a team. On the run is found, but Dino Dance just gonna give it up, I think, for now.
Unfortunately, they did manage to avoid going under CCTVs, hugging that side of the wall there. They just need to not make pings. Lily Petal is gonna spot them. So the rest of the Caniacs are going to try and funnel down here, finding their prey here. Lily Petal getting super aggressive here with the Wolf Assault Shuvi. Perhaps looking, no, not gonna be able to get over to Athena Kai here. So Zerker's still in the lobby, but now down to just one member. And this is unfortunate because look at Athena Kai's credits. Had over 500 ready and primed for a blood call-in. Now they're not going to be able to get one of those bloods.
Very unfortunate indeed, but you know, sometimes it does happen. At least the team is fully back. I know they still have 500 credits on Lock Me, so sitting in a pretty good spot as day 4 does come down. Boxes land as well. As you see Blast starting to get the box here up in gas station. Fight is going to start. Internet Rap trying to see if he can get on top of Silverpaw. It's going to get pulled back. Brow going to try to re-engage this here. The ulti going down on Min Hyun. Masterpiece not doing enough damage to be able to take them down yet. As unfortunately, they're kind of being kited out here by the triple range as this team is getting aggressive. Plasma Dash even going on for Min Hyun, but unfortunately not going to land onto Morale. So he's going to get out pretty easily. And I think their team may have gotten the box as well.
Yeah, I initially thought the play was just Internet Rap's going to buy space because he's Ekion, he can do that. And one of them just grabbed the box and then they just leave. But, I mean, you know, all's well ends well. They do end up getting the objective either way. But looking at itemization, wow, Caniacs are quite powerful. Blood weapons online for the backside there. For all three of them now, actually. Oh my goodness, Eclipse having Black Flame Dragon as well as Striker. So, yeah, some teams getting quite powerful. Caniac looking super strong compared to the rest of the lobby. Everybody else looking at a relative game state outside of them.
This is a team to keep an eye on here. Start making their way forward, possibly spotting out Eclipse there. The team is pretty separated, but maybe a little bit of a flank angle coming on as there's a lot of teams in the area of school all setting up for the Wick line that'll be spawning here in a couple seconds. Oh, this is looking scary. Jignut Nana can get something done here. It looks like the fight is going to start. They do set their sights on the Lockney, who's stunned, knocked up against the wall. He will go down pretty quickly here as Eclipse looking to use the ulti to get out of here, it looks like. And yeah, it looks like the jumping strike will just barely get him out on time. As we have the Caniacs taking down Wickaline. We're actually going to use the Wolf Assault here to take it down even quicker. And now trying to run. The blink going to come through from Nikki as well. And Morale actually almost going down, but barely staying alive for now as Dona gonna go into the rift, it looked like there.
Yeah, the Caniac's damage is no joke. Wait.
Oh my god.
The 1v1. Nine versus Dona, a battle of the ages. Unfortunately, Nine Cash is on Lenny, so it is going to be an absolute wash.
You know, A for effort.
Yeah, I'll give it up for the effort, but normally Dino Days is the only one wild enough to go in a rift solo, but this is huge for Dona because now they get a blood instead of what would normally just be a first course. So yeah, very good pickup for the side of Moonlit Black Cats. But another fight breaking out here. Berserkers on the run here. The Stereo looking to find a reset, does get it, but Nimrod's Gate is far too much of a distance to be closed. Eclipse able to also take that Nimrod's Gate. So Berserkers holding on here. but it looks like the efficiency of their comp is starting to fall apart in this lobby as the rest of the teams start to hit their critical transition values.
That's crazy. I think he got the kill as the Byung was ulting. She was not having a blast.
No.
Like, Byung was like, died.
In fact, she was the one that got a blast.
Oh! I see what you did there.
Not
look at
bad.
you.
I
Yeah.
know. Really crazy, huh? The wordplay's been at all-time high with Kaz around, by the way. That guy is
Yeah.
a masterclass at coming up with stuff.
I have like my one a day. And that
Yeah,
was my one.
you get your zinger, but
Yeah.
like the one you do get, like it's top notch. You know, like it's
Yeah.
like you don't say it when it's not like worthy.
You know what's worthy? This team fight right here. Athena kind of getting the double taunt, and let's have a blast coming out, but she is going to have to try to run, it looks like. Going to take the Nimrod's Gate to go back to the team here as Internet Wrap now. Trying to poke out Eclipse here. I say poke because not a lot of damage coming through. Not able to catch up to Lockney here either. And this team is just trying to triangulate on poor Lockney as she's trying to stay safe. Rao on the sidelines. Trying to see if he can find an angle. This team is
so
just trying to round around and trying to find Lockney. It is too funny.
But a third party is upon them. Dino Dance entering the fray, and they have CCTVs. They saw, I think, a piece of what this fight was. Doing a little bit of investigating, looking around, but they're not going to find anything as the situation has been mostly diffused. In fact, it's been fully diffused as the VLS comes out from Internet Wrap here as well. Going to be able to regroup with the rest of Blast. So now, I mean, you know, Bloods are afoot this lobby. Oh, Panoramic Connect. But Internet Wrap going to get rooted as well on top of the full rainbow. Might be Internet Wrap going down, but the shielding value is very high, but it's not going to be enough with all three of these backlines wailing on him.
And here we go, this fight happening yet again. Looks like the taunt will land into the bat skill, into the wall. Lockney's gonna go down instantly. Striker finding the play yet again. And now with this, it will be a 2v3, and I think it will be one on the side of Dino Dance, as they do have that number advantage going on. Springtrap gonna land here with the stun. Eclipse trying their best to get out. Is able to dash over the wall, but I don't think it'll be enough as a third party comes in here from Moonlit Black Cats. Looks like the ulti just barely hitting onto Jignut here, but I think that's okay, as Striker still has ulti, able to create space for the team. Healing just not enough though from Nine Eye. And now with that, Jignut and him on the run. Healing Wind gonna come through here as well. I think Jignut is gonna go down here. Unfortunately, Nine Eye is just gonna have to leave him. And with that, another team losing out on a couple of members, with Lumi now making its way into Chapel. It's just gonna be guarded here by our killer koalas, and it's gonna start making its way through Forest.
It's gonna pop out onto the other side of Uptown, or Beach rather, into Uptown to Beach, right in the corner here. So Nine Eye's gonna have a real hard time getting to this. Fortunately for Blast, they do have the credits to get their revive off here. And they're gonna send Lumi on its way, where it'll loop around to about where Nine Eye is. He's waiting for it to loop back into Forest around from Hotel. And he's gonna try and catch it in red here. It's a pretty safe spot to go for it as well. I mean, not a lot of people really would expect it, I guess, because but the Caniacs are aware that there's 6 teams, 14 alive. They know there's rats running around. Look at Shuvi. He's made the comm for it. He's just kind of hovering it for now. Nine Eye is actually going to take the White Lily, but Shuvi did a kind of power play, sending it on its way on a buy, so Nine Eye has to go super deep back, and I think he caught that on camera, or on the map, rather. So, yeah, he was able to scout that out and get super far back and get the revives off here.
I should be able to get that off safely, and they can just BLS to another part of the map here, which we will see them doing. So the entirety of Dino Dance is back, coming around here. See if they land somewhere safely, as 2 teams are posturing in Uptown for the time being, getting some good damage on a Needlelight to start this off. Unfortunately, the Pressure Washer, he just barely lives off it, actually, as the Stasis does come down. Dark Dagon taking a lot of damage, trying to get the return kill into Min Hyun, but it doesn't come through. Tasco now in a 1v2, gets blinded, but unfortunately that will be them going down. Killer Koalas going down to the Moonlit Black Cats, sitting at 12 kills so far in the lobby, having quite high team score so far. Gonna have to probably fight off against Blast here momentarily.
Yeah, Blast's just gonna sit in the bush and wait around. They don't want to get scouted out. Dino Dance might see them. They might have seen them on that VLS vision. It'd be very close No, I don't think they did, actually. So Dynamance is going to step forward here, and this has actually been an opportunity for Blast, who has stayed under the radar in this zone. Nobody knows that they're sitting here. So they're just going to wait around, bide their time. They may even play safety drones from the bush to buy extra time before approaching. We'll see what Blast decides to do here. Yeah, they're going to play safety drones. This is huge for Blast. Because Dino Dance will have to force this fight at some point. They're actually going to get put in a pincer here. Interrap stepping forward. This might be ill-advised of him, as he's now caught in the middle of everybody in this corridor. Everybody is just wailing on Internet Rap. And then with that, he goes down, trying to crawl back to his team, but Silverpaw will not let it happen. Now, Dona might be a little caught out here. Full Rainbow's going to be trying everything trying to be used defensively here. They find a kill. They get the timer that Night Eye needs. He's down to 10 seconds. Night Eye close to popping here. They need to take control over the zone or find a kill quickly. They're trying to burn his timer. Night Eye, no! 1 second. Brown's burning him. He pops. Oh, no! And now all teams down. The 2 members, Striker and Jignut. Timer is ticking, but Asterio is going to be the first to go. 2 seconds left. 1 now. He pops. Dino Dance gets the timer back, but timer favor is for Moonlit Black Cats, who are back to 3 members, picking up Dona off the ground, and they will be able to win out on this zone in just a matter of time here.
That's crazy. Unfortunate timer disadvantage for the other 2 teams. Moonlit Black Cats and Kadiacs are going to be the final 2 here going into the zone. 2 of our triple backline teams. Actually, our only 2 triple backline teams. For you people in the chat, if you guys want to discuss that, go right ahead. I know you guys love talking about triple backline versus dive cup. So now's your time to get into the final zone here shortly.
Good old triple backline. And you know what? We saw a lot of triple backline yesterday, but we saw... Normally, I'm not like, I'm not too crazy about triple backline, but yesterday we saw some pretty exciting plays coming up from some of our triple backline teams. So, maybe I'm coming around if they can keep that level of excitement up. Shuvi's blink is down. A lot of pressure, perhaps put in a scary situation. Felt like he needed to blink away from it. Kaniacs do have control over the Chronosphere. Minhai looking for a Plasma Dash play, not able to find his mark. And now he's trying to step forward. Pops his knee pads, so Minhai losing knee pads off of that mine that Shuvi had placed, but Kaniacs losing control over this Chronosphere now. Forced to approach. World Trap connects onto Dona. He's forced to dash away as he was slowed. Dona finding some return fire onto Shuvi. Shuvi looking at a little bit of burst. There's a lot of bomb prep. Lands on the Silverpaw, but oh my goodness, the setup is big. Shuvi goes down immediately. Lily Petal trying to find some return kills. Does find some, but it's not going to be enough. Nikki and Nissa in a 2v1 now against Minhyun and Silverpaw. Silverpaw getting the corpse kill. That's extra healing for the side of Moonlit Black Cats, playing it slow. They know they have a 2v1, but they're just going to, cover all their bases, get back to 3 members, don't take anything risky. Nice textbook play from Moonlit Black Cats in the final zone here.
Yeah, very well. I got a little scared. I was gonna say very well played, but I got a little scared. You saw like the full rainbow come out, and then all of a sudden you see the Nats bottle come down, and you're like, oh man.
I was like, oh, that is awkward. Yeah, as a little bit of anti-synergy there. You would think you'd try to time the full rainbow after the f-stop, but I guess they both saw the same angle and went for it at the same time, and they lost 2 ults for the price of 1 essentially, but it didn't matter as long as at least one of those 2 ults hit. It's still a good setup for the fight.
Yeah, no, very good setup indeed coming out from Minhai. It's just starting off the fight for his team. I kind of warming up to this Plasma Dash Tia. At first I was like,
yeah.
But now I kind of like it. You get the slow to help hit your stuff, and then, everything just kind of falls into place. A little bit of that aggressiveness that they need coming from a member of their team to start off a fight. Otherwise, they're kind of just like sitting ducks unless an F-stop hit. So, yeah, we can definitely take a look at that on the replay. Very, very well done.
Yeah, and we're going to go all the way back in the replay, so there's going to be a lot of posturing. And I kind of want to see what... I want to like, put myself in the shoes of a Shuvi here and see... Oh, he's the F-stop. I didn't quite see that. Okay, my eyes are getting old. I have an excuse. But that's why he blinked. Okay, so it was the F-stop that he wanted to dodge out on. But yeah, they just kind of posture around, waiting for F-stop to come back, I suppose. It really looked like neutral looked good for the Kaniacs here, but I guess a lot of their strong neutral abilities have longer cooldowns, so they have to kind of back up and bide their time. waiting until they have another opportunity to continue putting pressure. But Back Cats, yeah, they do a really good job of taking control of the Chronosphere. Donut gets chunked, but yeah, the root connects the full, yeah. Off of the root, they both saw that root and thought, oh, this is where I should, this is the angle. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do end up getting Shuvi for it, and Lily Petal almost turns things around, but it's just not enough.
Yeah, it's a really hard corridor to like force into there too. There's a lot of AoE that can kind of go around in
Yeah.
the ground right there between Minhai and Silverpaw. But I do see the vision on having to force it there, because if you can get at least one, who knows, it could definitely turn it all around. So yes, very well played by both sides. Willet Black Cats winning our first lobby of the day, going absolutely crazy. So yeah, very well played by them.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see some old heads still able to take some games.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes me think like, maybe I could pull a Shuvi. Maybe even I could make a grand return. Nah, I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, I think I'd make a grand return before you made a grand return.
Yes, I think so too.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, we just need Yuki just needs a little buff for a rework.
Oh, here we go.
Just need a little. I'll put the canister.
I can join that. I've been playing a lot of Vanya. My character does not see a lot of pro play either. So like, I think I get it now. I've been watching a lot of ERM because I've been watching Piggin, and I'm like, oh, every time I'm like, oh man, I just get so sad for him. I've finally been in your shoes, and I get it. It's a sad time out there.
I wish I had someone's shoes I could be in. There's nobody, man. It's just I don't even have someone to correlate to other than when someone just like decides to pick it here in North America for fun. And
for fun,
it's just like, oh, buddy, it's not your whatever happens. It's not going to be your fault. I promise you. And I will make sure I always remind everyone at home, hey, it's not that guy's fault. Okay, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He did the best he could.
Well, game one has finished.
Yeah.
I believe there's some stuff going on in the background, trying to check in on one of our teams to see how they're faring so far. Hopefully their power comes back. I pray for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will see if they will be back with us soon here. Any other fun things that was fun and exciting that happened in our first game? I think Striker gets play of the game for his crazy VLS incident. That was absolutely wild.
Yeah, that was nonsense, honestly. But scores are ready to go now. So let's take a look at what we got here. Moonlit Black Cats, no surprise there. The kill leaders of the lobby, the winners of the lobby. In first place, 27 points with a 9.5 point lead over Dino Dance, who's actually in second with 17.5 points. Blast in third with 15.5 points as well. So, yeah, that Uptown Scuffle is actually all of our top three, as the Caniacs will take fourth, despite getting second in the last lobby with 14 points on the board. In fifth place is Berserkers with 8.5. Killer Koalas in sixth with 5.5, tied with Magic Carpet, who's also in seventh with 5.5, winning out due to their kill advantage, I would imagine. And in eighth is Wemo Rising with -5. Unfortunately, unable to join the lobby. So hopefully the power outage has been solved. Went out to the hardware store, bought a generator or something. I don't know, whatever you have to do to get the power back, right? I mean, I remember like way back in the day, we had an incident at a Smash event where we had to leave the venue. The venue was closing before the tournament was over. So I was sitting there waiting in grand finals for the losers bracket to catch up, and we had to finish the tournament at some dude's house. Just went over to this guy's house. All right, guys, let's just finish the tournament here, I guess. So hey, whatever works, man. Whatever to get the job done, right? So, hopefully Wemo Rising can. Hopefully they don't have to resort to something like that, but hopefully the power came back or something, right? Like, I don't know.
They're like, everyone pack it up. We're going over to that person's house. We'll see you guys later. No. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're all a little bit too spread out for that.
Yeah, unfortunately. But maybe their sub comes by or something, is Wemo Rising has 4 members on their team, I believe. So
I believe so. Yes, yeah. They do.
So maybe their sub is asleep and one guy's powers out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get the situation resolved.
I think it's Magecraft and Sakura that are like there and ready. So I don't know if it's Lol King or Astrolac that's having the issues. It's one of them. But hopefully it comes back for them soon. Because we would greatly like to see everyone playing their hearts out in our 4-game series for today. And after game 2, it would be so hard to come back. But there is a chance.
Yeah,
but if they have to sit out for 2 games, that would be very, very rough.
Yeah, I mean, with how the scores are right now, there's still some teams that haven't pulled too far away, even from a -5. I mean, 10.5 points deficit with even 2 games is still doable. But if either of those 2 teams have a big game this game, now you're down like 15, 20 points with 2 games to go. Looks pretty grim.
Yeah, we will find out shortly, and if we hear anything, we'll definitely relay to you all. But for now, we will have to sit and wait for a little bit longer. No bans coming out from the first lobby. Close on a couple. I think we had like 2 Byungs I remember seeing.
Yep, we had 2
Byungs. Something
Byungs.
else. I don't remember.
There's 2 of something. There was 2 of something else. I can't remember what it was. There wasn't Lenny. There was only one Lenny, right?
I think so.
Was it Alonzo? No, there was only one. Carmen Osapo was the only one on Alonzo.
Yeah, who knows? No, 2 Kachas. It was 2 Kachas.
2 Kachas, right?
Yeah.
There was 2 Kachas. Yes.
It took me a second to remember. Yeah, so I mean, with Wemo Rising being there, I don't think any of those 2 would have been banned anyway, unless like Astrolac is playing decided to take out and use the Kacha, but usually he's on Rio, so who knows? We could see future bans coming through. We could not. We'll just have to find out later once we see if this team can make it here today, hopefully. Yeah. I don't got as much to say on that matter.
Yeah, it looks like we are getting into our second lobby, and from the looks of things, I'm just checking things now. It looks like Wemo Rising is still not in the lobby, so yeah, that's not looking good for them. So yeah, hopefully they do get their issues resolved after the break, after the next game at the very least, because it would be nice to have, even if they can't make it out of the tournament stage after being down 2 games. It's still nice to be able to get them to play in this environment, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we're even getting started into the next game here. So we'll see what the picks are coming through. Unfortunately, yeah, like you said, no Wemo Rising here in our second lobby. But after this, there is a break, so they'll have a little bit of time, hopefully, to get everything put together here. Oh my god, the Fiora is coming out from Dino Dance. I'm excited for this one.
Oh, good. We saw some Fiora yesterday. And let's just say things might have gone awry on the Fiora. And I did comment, I was like, you know what? I love watching Fiora for this exact reason. Like, when things go wrong, it looks absolutely awful. And when things go right, it looks absolutely incredible. And there's absolutely no in between.
No, there's not.
Like, you either look like an all-star or you just look worthless. And it's great.
I love seeing it. I haven't played Fiora since like season 3, and it might have been for that reason. Like I would just take one game, like one missed rotation, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done for the day. Just walk away. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to do this anymore. So we'll see if Striker has what it takes into this lobby. And looking at the rest of the teams, I don't think anyone else changed anything up except for Internet Rap. Yeah, it looks like he swapped over to the Alex this time around.
Yeah, that's his OG pick, you know. This is comfort incarnate for Internet Rap. Old school Alex main, Alex main. Why did I think he wasn't named? I'm looking at the character, I'm like, that's not Alex, that's Joker. You know, wait, no. Right, collab. Forgot that that happened. But he's an old school Alex head, so no surprise to see him going back to his roots here. And we'll see what Lumi has in store here for us. Oh my god! It's Mr. Fourscore. Look at him in all his glory.
I know, I heard you got to meet Mr. Fourscore too.
I did. I got to meet Mr. Fourscore along a lot of other familiar faces that some people at home may recognize, like actor that is paid. I got to meet the actor. He was sitting right beside me, actually. We got to chat it up for quite a bit. Squirtle was there too.
Wow.
Talkie, Kisu. Do you remember Kibo? Not
I do.
not Kibo Wolf, but Kibo the Luke Piolo player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. Bro, that guy was best dressed far and away. That man is drippy. If anybody ever meets him, prepare to be mobbed.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
hopefully.
and almost not Taco was there. That was the reason we were
Oh.
all doing this, because he was there.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's the one that put it together.
Wow, yeah, he always is the one that puts stuff together like that. Like when I went to New York and met a bunch of people, I think it was Taco that put that together too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good time. We had a lot of
That
fun.
is awesome. Well,
Super was super eager to talk to me. That guy, he loves me. How can I say?
aw, how cute. Well,
Mhm.
unfortunately, you're stuck here with me now, and we're on to
Hey,
round
that's
2.
not unfortunate.
No.
That's not unfortunate. Come on now, give yourself some credit.
So we're gonna be moving along into this game where, fortunately, you are here with me. I am
Mhm.
back from the shackles of society. For now, as Jignut starts to get into a fight with Dark Dagon to start off our round 2 here. And we'll see who wins out on this. There's just a couple like they're on each other. I think Jignut's coming out on top here. The pull does land,
Ooh.
but the knockup will help Jignut secure first kill here, or maybe not even the first kill. Striker is already on the ground here as well, going down to the Caniacs, I believe, who fully group here in Dock relatively early as our Kachas are getting aggressive here. But it looks like with the White Lily, he will be on out of there. Martin trying to get some stacks yet again here. As the fighting has begun, looking a little bit weird so far. Yukia, though, looks like the sights will be set onto them as the taunt does come through. But I think the Chrono Field will not be enough to save them here. There'll be a kill going over to the Berserkers.
They're not done yet. Looking to try and get Martin H as well, who is not in broadcast. Trying to buy time for his record to come up. It is available, so we'll see if he tries to go for a stack here. Yes, does manage to get it. Using the extra move speed. Jumps over the wall. Takes the speed gate as well. And yeah, the Hyperloop is one of the few ways to actually leave Rewind without incurring the dash back on it. So yeah, he's able to get out just all in well. Jignut trying to find some kills here with Striker. Nai actually hyperlooping in as well. And he gets blown up immediately. Now Striker forced to leave, but the Wolf Assault slow. Ooh, bullseye's not enough to finish that off. Striker able to dash away. We'll see if the Monkey Wire is available to go over this wall. No, oh wait, he flashed over the speed gate.
It's okay.
But it's not going to matter. Okay, he's okay. He's fine.
That was a little bit. Dude, side note,
yes.
has anyone talked about how Young's like dash taunt is called Winner Takes All? Like, that is the funniest name for it. I can't even start talking about it because Striker's getting a kill here. Jignut, unfortunately, is going to go down here as now Striker's stuck in a 1v2 against the Caniacs. So I think he's going to go for it here. Oh, looks like the Fenty does land.
He's
gonna
gonna fight it.
kill.
I know he is.
Yeah. And the clutch will going over to Shuvi.
I knew he was gonna turn around, and I knew it was a bad idea, and I'm sure he did too, but he just can't resist
It's
an
day one. You gotta
opportunity
go
to
for
show
it.
off. Yeah, for sure. But Martin has broadcast available now, but up against the Berserkers once again. Lockney using Nimrod's Gate to regain positioning on the backside behind the Tina Kai, while Eclipse is just being a menace here, trying to think how Martin does find the kill. But Lockney will be found on the backside as well, so return kill on each side. But Eclipse is so healthy, looking unkillable right now. And now they will chase down Kermit Osaka. This poor Alonzo with no mobility will go down, but it might take a while for both of these tanks to rip through him here.
Give it a little bit of time.
And
It'll
it'll
happen.
It'll happen.
Okay,
It'll-
but yeah, so Beyond Dash.
Yes.
It's called Winner Takes All. And am I
Yeah.
the only one who just thinks of that SpongeBob episode from the Bubble Bowl?
I think you might have just like conjured that into everyone's head, including
Yes,
mine.
like-
I was not thinking about that at all until you mentioned that. Now I'm always gonna think of that. Why'd you do this to me?
It's so, like, every time, like, it just rings through my head. It is
Oh.
so funny. Like, I need a clip of that. Like, any of you people, I can't even talk about it. This fight is still happening. Dark Dagon's trying to finish the kill into Jignut here. Oh, a couple more autos could do the trick. Does a knockup come through for Jignut? It does, as Nine in a fight as well gets Needleite. But Jignut now on the run, keeping Dino Dance alive. Here's a tree. Gonna go over to the killer koalas. And yes, any of you people out there that are good at video editing, I need to see that from someone. We need like the winner takes all Bubble Bowl Young montage edit. Thank you.
Why do I feel like ChibiArc's gonna do this now? Like, why do I feel like you just like that's gonna happen now? I already know it is, and it's gonna be ChibiArc that does it. I put the onus on him to do it now.
It's gonna be so great, but not as great as this round 2, as every team is still alive. So we are sitting at a good place. It looks like Striker's actually alone in hospital is what I see on the mini map here. 2 members of Moonlit Black Cats, actually 3 in the area's 9-Eye Cache, trying to regroup with the team. Gonna take these wolves here, no problemo. And their third.
Unfortunately, they're level 9 wolves, so there's their first rotation ones.
Yeah, that
Ouch.
is. Yeah, a little unfortunate, but hey, they were there for him. As Mrao is just searching for someone, but he's gonna get found out here as a masterpiece gonna go through to try to escape. And see, he does get out just fine here with the MP barrage going down from Internet Wrap. Nothing is gonna happen off of that, it looks like. Just gonna disengage for both sides, as 2 ultis are gonna be down for the side of Blast, but they're still posturing like they want to fight this out here.
Yeah, they're definitely looking like they want the smoke, but now that it's coming to them, they're on the back foot. They do manage to get the shield off of Kermit Osapo here, but they need to find a way to get to the backside here. And it's going to be really hard to get through this Alonzo, so they're just backing up, biding their time for now. 10 seconds until objective rotation, too, so nothing to really fight over until you're near an objective. It looks like Blast is rotating towards the Rift here, but Internet Wrap got split from the pack, so he's going to have to find a way in this Rift with the gatekeepers outside. We'll see if he's able to accomplish that. Striker getting a box alone on
Box for free
on top
temple?
of Mutant Bear rotation. That's crazy. But Internet Wrap, yeah, looks like he got gatekept from the Rift, so hopefully Blast doesn't run into anybody to fight in this Rift against. Yeah, they lucked out. Wow. Parts of a 7-team lobby.
You know, sometimes it just like some people, they never struggle. These people are about to struggle though in the Rift, as they're in a fight here, it looks like. The Nimrod's Gate going down, sights are set on Nadona, but the off limits gonna keep him alive here as a jumping strike is gonna come down without the off limits, so the E-shift will have to be used, but kiting it out very well, able to keep down Eclipse very fast here. As the F-stop hits both of them with the full rainbow right on top like we talked about. Lockney gonna go down from that one. And Athena Kai, last surviving member here, trying to get something done, trying to at least get 1 kill into Dona, but not gonna come through. Moonlit Black Cats take over the Rift.
Yeah, Moonlit Black Cats looking really good today, honestly, in these fights. The synergy is starting to come online as well, but Kermit Osapo going to get taken out by Blast. We're going to be able to nab the security box. That's a change we haven't talked about that's fresh and new. The security box got changed. It no longer has some random RNG. You now get a selection of various goodies, depending on how late in the game you are. So, yeah, exciting stuff. Early on, though, it's not too much to choose from. Looks like medkits were picked up, but Martin getting taken out promptly here. Blast looking for more. Not able to find anything. Yukia chilling in the bush, terrified of what's outside here. Does show up. Finds a little quick combo on Mrao, but it's going to be a 1v3 effort, not amount to anything but a death. But a good death to take to get regrouped with your team because it is still night 2.
I was about to mention that. I was like, I think they just full sent it in hopes to regroup with the team faster. And here we are going to start the fight for the tree here as well. Lily Petal able to take it up pretty easily. And a Blitz going to go out to poke out Dino Dance a little bit. Here's Min Hyun trying to look for a combo to summon Striker, taking quite a bit of damage from Dona here. Min Hyun looking for a color combo onto Striker here. Looks like both colors not going to land. So safe to walk forward a little bit here, but unfortunately Silver Paw making that a little bit difficult to do so, as the teams are just going to posture for a little bit longer here. Magic Carpet wasn't a fight, it looks like. Dark Dagon trying to finish a kill into Yukia here, as the Chrono Field does come out. Nice ulti coming down from Dark Dagon to avoid the stun here, trying to stay alive.
He's healing.
Yeah, he is a pumper as his team actually comes in and respawns on top of them. Needlelight able to hit the clean sweep, gonna take out the kill, and now Kermit, the last surviving member of Magic Carpet. Unfortunately, I think they will be going down here soon. I don't even know how that fight started, but Dark Dagon was 1v2 in a dream.
Like, that guy was in there for a minute, man. I don't know. Sometimes this Dark Dagon guy just goes montage mode, but Striker gonna get taunted on the top side of this fight here as the rest of Dino Dance is looking to back up the impending third party looming above them from the Caniacs. Looks like the Caniacs will try to commit towards Striker here, managing to pick up that kill, but at the cost of one of their own as Blast is quick to respond to take out Nikki and Nissa. Shuvi now in danger, dealing with Mrao. Oh, the Masterpiece, is it on cooldown or just not?
Sure.
No, yes, it is on cooldown. Okay, so not able
You're
to
lucky.
chase that over the wall, Shuvi. Yeah, you're lucky, Shuvi.
I was thinking the other way. I was about to say Mrao is lucky because it's you casting that. Like, who knows what you would have said if it was on cooldown or it wasn't on cooldown.
The what? Wait, I'm the one. Okay, that's an angle. I see. You never know what's gonna come out of my mouth, I guess. Huh? Like, what the heck? Oh man. I have a feeling.
This in the middle of everyone.
I have a feeling I know what you were.
Yeah.
You were insinuating what I might have said.
Pick it up and put it down.
Yeah, don't worry. That one's not gonna come out of my mouth while I'm casting. I had a close call yesterday too. It was getting kind of scary.
Oh, speaking of scary, Nine taking a little bit of damage here as the Stereo is just ripping on the Omega here, trying to take it down pretty promptly, able to pick that up for the team, as I believe Caniacs got the Rift for free, so some more RNG going over to their favor. Silverpaw has a box spawning here shortly here as well. So 30 seconds before that drops, and plenty of time for that to come down before the next objective does come up. And it looks like the zone's pretty safe, so this should be a pretty free pickup for them.
Yeah, they got absolutely nobody nearby them. They're catching Mutant Wolf rotation as well over in Factory, so lots of opportunity right now for Moonlit Black Cats. They've had a bit more of a quieter game this time around compared to last time, but they're still playing a strong tempo here and getting itemization online. Perhaps realizing they don't really need to take any unnecessary risks this lobby, with them being the lobby leaders right now. Just looking to play more consistent games going forward from here. Looking at the itemization here, yeah, I mean, Caniacs are a lot further behind this time around. Dino Dance is down horrendous on tempo right now. Moonlit Black Cat's looking pretty good on tempo, as well as Blast. Berserker's a little bit behind as well, but the leaders of the lobby right now are the Koalas. I mean, look at those items up top. Almost all of them fully itemized. They look quite strong.
We'll see if they can pick up some more kills here before everyone else starts getting a little bit stronger, as they're the Caniacs posturing against Blast here. I'm getting a little bit scary, as all three of these members could definitely go down pretty quickly to the Daniel. They are just going to opt to leave the box, it looks like. Oh, Juvie, it's okay. It happens to everyone, buddy. Yep, and there's the zoom in. You know, I'm so glad to be back. I'm not the only one that sees these things.
Like, I'm surprised we don't got a replay right after the zoom in. Like, what?
I was actually waiting for it too.
Like, what's going on, man? Like, what's one more time for the road? But I think the zoom in is enough punishment for poor Shuvi. Oh wow, Killer Koala's forced into red from the Moonlit Black Cats here. That's kind of surprising considering we were just gassing up how strong they are right now. But Moonlit Black Cats are certainly not weak at all. Looks like they got their blood backs. Looks like it was a Nova Shield going over to Min Hyun. So he will be fully itemized. Quite tanky on this T-build, actually. You got the knee pads, you got space boots as well for that extra HP and defense on the boot slot. And Nova Shield has just been like the premier, I want to do damage as a mage while also being tanky arm slot. So, yeah.
All right, we see some posturing going on here. Eclipse taking a little bit of damage to start this off. As the Nimrod's Gate does go down, he is going to take it here. Actually, to get to the backside of the team. Going to try to push Min Hyun into the team here as well. Ooh. As a Wallstone does land. And the ulti coming down from Athena Kai means that I think they get this kill into Min Hyun. Full Rainbow does come through as well to stop them in their tracks. But unfortunately for the side of Moonlit Black Cats, they're going to lose 2 here. As the fighting is still going on the top side. The pull not going to land from Dark Dagon, but still able to pick up the kill just fine, as Needlelight looking to clean up the kill onto Lily Petal here. As Killer Koalas takes out Caniacs, so 2 teams out here so far. 5 teams left as some boxes are being picked up across the map here. Not even with his team. I don't know what he's doing.
He's, just hanging around, doing 9 things as he does, because, if you don't keep tabs on this guy on your team, he will just wander off. Looks like Blast was able to pick up the Wick Line, which is huge because I believe Asterio got Phantom Blades online before Wick Line, so they had another blood, and that's going to go over to Morale. So, yeah, I mean, they're hitting these big spikes. I mean, when you're playing these Assassins, there is a little bit of a lull, I find, in the mid-game where your damage kind of just, like, falls off, and if you can get to that blood weapon, it just spikes right back up. You're totally able to just completely 100 to 0 people once again. So yeah, very big pickups for the side of Blast, but looks like Berserkers are looking for a fight. Oh my goodness. Eclipse took that Nimrod's Gate and never saw the light of day again. Just got locked down and blasted by Moonlit Black Cats. Wow, incredible damage coming out from them.
And that is the power of triple range. And a lot of CC coming from their side, too. But the Tia on top of the Nathapon, they can really layer it easily to be able to take down someone pretty quickly here. They got to be careful, as there is another team in the zone here. Meteorite going over to their side here as well. So, last little bit of RNG that they can use here. As they're just going to keep waiting. Not sure if they're aware the team is here. They should be now, thanks to that camera that was placed by Silverpaw. A Striker pushing forward with no fear. Thanks to the Ironclad, if he can push forward. It looks like he might be looking to start this. Just a little bit of poke damage from the Fenty, but going to take quite a bit of damage here from Dona. We'll see if they decide to make a play here or just posture. I could definitely see someone making their way around to make something happen, but looking at the top side, it looks like we have another team in the area. Akni slowly making her way up here, aware that these two teams are posturing, and a fight is going to actually start here in Fire Station. As Morale able to get the Masterpiece off, but I think nothing's going to come out of that here. Now Stereo will be able to try to pick up this kill into Tasco, just barely missing out on it. He is going to go down here. And with that, Tasco still being alive, able to rain down a lot of damage here and even clean up the kills here. As unfortunately, Blast, our Wickline team has gone down as the fights are not ending. Barge now. Eclipse trying to start something as Striker setting his sights onto Lockney. He does see that they're in his sights. R3 is prepped. The stun will land, but fortunately the damage not really coming through there, it looked like, as Eclipse still 4 HP. This fight is going to be a little bit rough for Fiora, as Jignut is going to try to get some damage down as well. The D-skill already coming down here, as a Blink's going to have to come through from Striker. Looks like they might be on the run here as Jignut trying to get some damage here. Well run, as they do have both ultis coming out. Twins Rush to scoop up Athena Kai, but unfortunately just no damage seems to be coming down from this team.
Yeah, I mean, Striker is just using every skill at his disposal to try and take out Athena Kai, and it's just not, it's just not happening. Yeah, they just don't have the damage sources to deal with Berserker's composition here. The only one that really could would be Devi Marlene with maybe some Smolder, a drawn-out fight, lots of time to ramp up, but yeah, just not having the items to be able to ramp up, really. I mean, all you have for ramping right now is Vampiric, so yeah, really rough situation that Dino Dance is in right now. They're just going to get stat checked by Berserkers. And the rest of the teams, I mean, they're going to have a hard time. We saw earlier them posturing with Moonlit Black Cats. They were not finding a way to close the gap towards them. So yeah, Striker on the run here. All on his lonesome, no vision of anything. Oh man, Killer Koala's on one side, Berserker's on the other. Perhaps he can bait these teams into each other and get his way out. Athena Kai does spot him out. Berserkers now on the chase. Nine gonna try and back him up with the finishing line. Create a slow. Striker able to get out just fine.
Able just to move his way out of there. Looking a little scary. He only has 4 seconds of timer as this fight could possibly begin. Eclipse barely missing out on that dash. Oh, the pull not going to land you there from Dark Dagon. So, fight totally started quite yet. Nice damage coming out from Tazco here as well. But he's going to have to be careful as all these melees trying to run him down. Looks like he's keeping some pretty good distance, but his 2 frontliners right on top of the Babylon's Q going to take a lot of damage here. As a heavy hand of the law, not going to be able to take anyone down from Dark Dagon. Off limits to try to escape. Unfortunately, he's kind of putting Tasco in a corner. I think this will be the end of our Killer Koalas. Unless Needle-like maybe get something done here. Almost getting the kill into Athena Kai. But the clean sweep, not able to get to her, it looks like. Unless he has some crazy angle coming through here. Now it looks like he will be taking his time going down. A lot of healing coming through, but unfortunately the damage just not enough unless, dude, this guy is just never going down.
He's
I'm
not
sorry.
going down. It's a Luke moment, but they do manage to finally take down the menace known as Needlelight. Berserkers having control over Factory right now. Moonlit Black Cats taking over Forest. Dino Dance are not going to be able to get to Lumi here. Lumi's going to despawn after that last send-off. So Dino Dance will be trapped as a two-man operation here. They're going to try and test their luck against Berserkers, but, you know, Nine does have 2 blood items online, but it's on a more utility-style Sylvia, where he's got Taproots and Holy Miter. And really, with only Striker there, they're going to try and jump on the Lucky on the backside, but she's just going to be able to flip the script here, get around them. And the 2 big, beefy melees in front of her will be able to keep her safe for the time being. Athena Kai marking Striker as Eclipse takes out Nine Cash here. And yeah, there's just no damage to, even if they do get Lucky, there's just no damage to win out from there.
Fortunately, their damage was down and out. That's quite a bit of credits too on their side. Unfortunately, they didn't get their last call-ins. As we take a look at the final 2 teams here, last time Moonlit Black Cats are able to clutch this out, able to get a quick kill on the Eclipse. So we'll see if that can happen again here. They definitely have the items to do so, as Locky kind of missing out on a couple. But it looks like she made a battle suit for the time being, which is a pretty decent pickup actually against a triple range comp. So it'll be a little bit tankier as they start to make their way through here. And saw the capsules getting dropped, still a little bit more HP coming through for both of the frontliners here. They start making their way into the chapel zone. Gonna see what will happen here. It looks like the team is pretty widespread. So if a Nimrod's Gate goes down, not gonna be able to catch the full team with it. But it looks like they aren't even gonna push it out yet. Just some scouting abilities being used to try to find the team here. As Minhyun is trying to play the wall. Could be a bit before we see anything happens. It looks like the Nimrod's Gate going down. Eclipse is going to take it as the full rainbow comes down to try to catch Eclipse with it. But with that, Minhyun is kind of trapped away from his team. Looks like the Babylon's Cube with the ulti may have been enough. Minhyun trying to run it out here. F-Stop did not land on anyone. Looks like the root is going to land, but it doesn't matter. As Athena Kai already on top of Minhai means that he will go down here. And now it will be a 2v3. Athena Kai just going to play the body, it looks like. A Silverpaw trying to stop them from doing so. Eclipse maybe trying to find the time to rest a little bit. Some decent damage onto Athena Kai. As we do have the safety drone coming out to preserve a little bit of time here. They do finally take out Minhyun's body. So now with an official 3v2, we should see them pull through momentarily to hopefully clean this up.
Yeah, love the slow play, you know, don't have to do anything too crazy here. Wait for the Chronosphere to close as well. You're against triple range, so less space is better for you. As it's more punishing on the triple range team. Eclipse, marking Dona here, getting on top of him, gonna be able to take him out, no problem, all in his lonesome here. Meanwhile, Silverpaw stuck in a safety drone right now. Only 5 seconds left. We've opting for a -1 instead of a kill to the Berserkers. That's an interesting angle. Perhaps a content angle if I were to guess, knowing Silverpaw, but yeah.
It will be the Berserkers taking game 2 here. Getting the win for their team. Very interesting things happening. Unfortunately, Minhyun being a little bit separated from the team, too separated, means that he does go down. So, very well played by the Berserkers, finding their 1. And yeah, the rest is just history, as we do know and see.
Yeah, I mean, Berserkers, they played this composition back in the knockout stage. They were down in the knockout stage. That's how unfortunate the qualifiers had gone for them, and they managed to squeeze by the knockout stage. In fact, they looked quite dominant in the knockout stage. And now in the semifinals, looks like they're still looking quite strong as a team.
Yeah, no, they did very well. I think we can even take a look at that on the replay here with you all in just a moment. It might be a little bit of a long one because it does kind of start way far back, and they kind of just spot out Minhyun in the bottom part here of the chapel building and set their sights on him. It was looking a little bit scary because last time Eclipse took the Nimrod's Gate solo, the team did a really good job of all just placing everything down on top of him and taking him down. But because they're separated here, they're not able to do so easily. And because of that, Minhai does fall.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting because this Nimrod gets taken, and I had a flashback of what happened last time. It's like, oh no, not again, Eclipse! But fortunately, things went far better this time around. Minhai getting split from the team here is definitely huge for Berserkers, and they know they have to capitalize on this big time. Athena Kai able to clean up Minhai for the team. And on the other side, I mean, Eclipse just runs interference, keeps Dona and Silverpaw busy, and barely manages to survive doing that. And you know, because of that, they're able to win out.
Yeah, very well played indeed. Yeah, Eclipse just unfortunately takes a beating the entire time. You just see him, he uses a jumping strike. He runs all the way through the building, regroups with the team. And you know, that sometimes that's all you gotta do. You just gotta keep some people busy as you get your one, regroup, and then just make your way to the final 2 members of the team, which you see they do here. They have the Nimrod's Gate into the zone. And yeah, with that, Eclipse is able to push through with the jumping strike here. Here, he doesn't land it, but because he has Plasma Dash, he hits the slow. Because of that, he's able to catch up to Dota and pick up the kill here, too.
Yeah, that Plasma Dash slow is absolutely crazy. It's a whopping 30%. So as soon as you get marked by that and you have no more mobility left, everything Mirka's going to do afterwards is pretty much guaranteed so long as she's able to center her skill shots on top of a slowed target, which is light work for a guy like Eclipse at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I know for sure. So very well done by them. Picking up the second game win and some decent amount of kills. So we'll see where they're at on the scoreboard here momentarily. I know they got like over 20 points or something like that, if my memory serves correctly. Surely my memory's all still intact up there. So we'll take a look at that shortly here. And hopefully Wemo Rising is back. I sure hope they are coming through onto game 3 here soon with us.
It looks like they will be. Fingers crossed. You never know. The power might go out again. You never know. Things can happen, right? But the scores are ready to go. So let's take a look here and get that along so we can get ourselves on break here. Moonlit Black Cats still in first place here with 37.5 points, but the gap has been closed. Berserkers hot on their tail with 32.5 points, and from there is Dino Dance with 29.5 points. So this top 3 margin quite small, as Blast also not that far away, 24.5 points, sitting in 4th place, and Killer Koala is right behind them with 21.5 points. Keeney X over in 6th with 20.5 points. From there, it's a big drop off as Magikarp, but only has 7.5 points. And poor Wemo Rising, man, minus 15. Oh, you hate to see. You know, I had a realization before we go on break. When you don't join a lobby and you minus 5, every other team gets 1 point, so it's technically like a minus 6 if you think about it. But yeah, guys, we will be going on a 5-minute break, so we will see you after that.
Knock, knock. Your personal hell has arrived. Chaos, destruction, and what was it again? Only 2 choices here: die or kill. You better watch your step. As you can see, we have a lot of eyes watching you. The real thrill comes right before pulling the trigger. Let's test your worth. Ready to pull the trigger? Whoa, calm down there, pal. You can't beat someone who's actually having fun. A life you didn't earn. Now we're taking it back. Nothing more beautiful than a muzzle flash. Knowing this time either, huh? Shame. Yeah, the next wielder should be that one right there.
Okay. Let's clean up before the customers arrive. Today's master is you!
This should keep me out of trouble, right? Is there a drawing you'd like to see? Should I draw a squirrel for you? I'll fly anywhere immediately. Did you call me? I want to help you too. Welcome, Master. used to this kind of thing. Oishikunare. Moi moi kyu. Is that your wish, Master? Kyu.
No one is cutting in line, right? A limited edition Lenny Checky. You want it, don't you? Mmm, delicious! Your favorite maid, Lenny, has arrived. That's it for today's service. Thanks for coming, everyone.
햇살이 좋은 날엔 refresh 늘 새롭게 살랑이는 feel 리본은 더 탈까 표정은 더 가볍겠어요 겉보기엔 naughty troublemaker 축구처럼 또 달콤하게 너에게 다가가면 너도 손 잡아줄래 하루의 첫 만남에 매일매일 손끝에 설렘으로 가득한 easy SRT SRT 치킨 SRT 미안하니까 잠깐 부푸는 말 솜사탕처럼 또 두근거려 당장 고민할 필요 없이 빠지게 될 거야 소중한 이 순간에 마법이 깃든 주문을 걸어 Ready, ready, go! Easy, SRT SRT 치킨 SRT 미안하니까 알잖아
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. I know we did on our end. It was nice to have a little break.
Yeah,
Yo,
I was big chillin'. Like
You're big chillin'.
I undid the tie. I have this little like thing that like blows air on me. I don't know. It's not like a fan. It's like a little thing you wear on your neck.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's nice.
Oh my god,
It's
no,
just-
we need to get you like a desk fan. And so when you come back, it's like blowing in your hair and it's going all crazy.
My hair doesn't move that much. It's not that long.
Okay, well, you better start growing it out because that's going to be the next bit as we get into round
Oh,
3
man.
here. Weemo Rising is back. We'll see if they can make enough points to make it through at least to LCQ. It would be a long shot to make it into finals, but like you never know.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at where 6th place is, 20.5 points to your negative 15, that's a lot of points.
Why?
That's 35 points. What do you see? What's
Why
the
did Nine Cash just lock in Cincella?
Yeah, wait. What the heck is this? You have a chance to make it to grand finals, Nine Cash. It's time to lock in. We can't be sitting here playing Cincella. What? They're only 3 points behind Berserkers, and they are. Oh man. Well, I mean, on the bright side, Nazimi is in. Gonna be playing some Jenny, perhaps a fan of the new skin, and yeah, we'll see how Dino Dance does on this swanky composition.
We were just talking about in the break, like, thank you to the person who tweeted. I was like, oh my god. I was like, they just jinxed it. And this is what I see. I'm like, wow. Like,
Well,
did
you
they
know,
not see the tweet?
yesterday we did actually see a Cicella ban.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, crazy,
Big
right?
Bang haters.
Yeah, no, I
That's
mean,
crazy.
you know, it was a trigger lobby, so there's a guaranteed Cicella in those lobbies. But Nine playing Cicella is very uncharacteristic. We'll have to see what Lumi has on sale first before we continue this. And it's going to be trees coming on sale this lobby. But yeah, Nine Eye Sicella was not on my 2026 bingo card. Just at all.
Definitely not on mine either. Has this guy ever played Sicella?
I don't think so, but we'll see what happens here. I mean, Cicella's been great for a lot of triple range compositions. I mean, you know, fantastic character to have in neutral, has tons of range, but uniquely has one of the best engage tools for triple ranged.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even like Striker Barbara doesn't like that. I'm like, okay,
We've
like,
seen
whatever.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like I'm just like that Ice Stella, like and he's on throw too, so we'll see how this goes for them. Poor Nazimi has a lot to carry on his shoulders this game. We'll see how it fares for them as we move on to round 3. One more round after this, and then we'll find out who makes it to finals at LCQ. So all eyes on the screen for these teams, with Doc looking pretty contested. All of KDX are down there, so I wouldn't be surprised if an early kill comes through soon. This team usually groups here pretty early.
Yeah, Magic Carpet also switched up their composition quite considerably here. I mean, you know, you look at the score, you do need some sort of change up at this point. Again, you know, I'm not big on analyzing things based on results, but we have a 4-game series and we've gone 0 for 2 on the comp we were running before. The change up might be exactly what they need here, but looks like Kermit Ostapa will be able to find a kill, maybe? No, it's not going to happen. The play dead from Nazimi will deny that kill.
Has another fight happening here as well. Martin trying to see if he can get something done here. 2v3 though against the KDX, it looks like so far. We do have the healing plant available, but it won't be enough as Lily Petal helps clean up the kill here. And now with Kermit, it looks like unfortunately this team is falling one by one. A 3-man Twins Rush does land though, but unfortunately won't be enough to get anything done here. Lily Petal looks to have changed over to the Tsubame as well, so a slight change up there as the fighting has continued in Factory. Striker going down, but Nazimi picking up a kill into Astrolac here. Sakura on the run. Not gonna be able to get anything else done here.
And, you know, the dynamic of the lobby is going to be way different now that we have 8 teams in the lobby. I don't expect to see too many first rotation Wolves at level 9 by day 2. And perhaps split farming might not be the strategy of choice for some of these teams now, with so many more people on the map to take up more space. Dona gonna get jumped here by Yukia and Martin. Be able to
It's so
find
funny,
their
Dona didn't
kill.
even care. He's like, I'm just taking the Wolves, man.
I'll get mine. Like, hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting my Wolves. XP is king right now. And yeah, both teams happy with the exchange jump store. Nikki and Nissa blinking out, then time warping back in. Gonna get taken out for that as Nazimi finds a kill on the Shuvi. Lily Petal on her own down here.
Oh.
The pole connecting from Nine Eye. Hey, he said Nine Eye shows. Nine Eye says, oh, what the heck is this? He must have heard that and said, oh, check this out. Yoink! Finds the grab. Good stuff by Nine Eye Cash.
Oh, Dark Dagon on the run does hit the pole into Morale here. Maybe seeing if he can get a quick kill. Now that Tasco is also here. E-Shift going out, but Morale out of range. Oh, a nice pull. Gonna be able to help pick up that kill here. And that will be a break on the side of Blast. Killer Koala's taking over the beach.
Yeah, and they'll be full glad to do so. That bear rotation available for them with 1 minute left until objectives 2. They could rotate over towards Hotel to contest the tree from there. So yeah, their game plan is pretty much set in stone before them for the side of Killer Koalas. Looks like a meteorite spawning over in Fire Station on the top side there. And looking through the map, it's probably under someone's portrait, so it is what it is. There are other meteorites somewhere. Silverpaw gonna get taken out here by Magic Carpet. Magic Carpet looking to rack up points early here. I mean, they're gonna need a lot of kills. They know that just as well as anybody here. If they're trying to make it into LCQ, they have a long road ahead of them and only 2 games to do it.
With that, we also have 20 seconds left until our objectives do come up. Magecraft gonna put a ward down here. Gonna take out the White Lily, as they are gonna spot out Killer Koalas here. Just gonna wait out a little bit here until our tree does spawn. It looks like the taunt is gonna go through. Astrolac getting aggressive here as well, trying to get the kill into Dark Dagon quickly. Heavy-handed the law, not gonna be able to save them there as Astrolac blinking forward, trying to get the kill into Tasco, but just barely missing out on it. He does pick up that kill. And it looks like he is going to have to run away here. 2 members down. Killer Koala is just barely still in the game. Yukia going down here to Dona thanks to a blitz. And with that, every team still around. Poor Blast looks to be put on another break here. right as the objectives were happening. So unfortunately, they're going to be coming back to us a little bit late, but maybe there's some zones open for them to farm.
Yeah, they might be able to find some second rotation wolves somewhere. You know, you got to forget about the mutant packs and any objectives, definitely. But, you know, any second rotation wolf spawns, like the ones that we see being done here by the Caniacs, is also something you want to try and look out for during day 2. So yeah, hopefully they'll be able to scout something out on the map. There's another fight happening here in Forest. Dino Dance! 9-9 in some trouble, blinks away, curving us up, but not able to chase that down. 9-9 turning back around, chipping in on the fight as best he can as Nazimi enters play dead. Striker also on the run. Nazimi getting taken out by Magic Carpet. And with that, the fight is won for them over in Forest. Dino Dance still split up from each other here, but they should be able to get regrouped in Uptown without any problems. Looking at their credits as well, they should be able to find Collins off momentarily. 9-Eye down about 20 credits here until he can get his Force Core call, so he should be able to find those 20 credits pretty quickly here. Looking at everyone else's credits, some teams already having Force Core Collins done with credits to spare, so yeah, the tempo disparity for Dino Dance is a little bit behind credit-wise and perhaps experience-wise as well, as the Stereo here gets taken out by Berserkers.
Yeah, Athena Kai already having 3 items online, able to take down Asterio pretty easily here. But with 25 seconds left until objectives, it looks like he will be back up in time. I think Asterio's actually on Dagger too now. I just noticed he's on the Amp Drone, as a Wallstone does land on an Internet Wrap here, but it is Ekion. It looks like he doesn't dodge out on the F-stop, so he will get taken down here by the Moonlit Black Cats.
Is Asterio doing the weapon roulette? He was on two-handed the first game, dual sword the last game. Could it be we see Axe in the 4th game? Axe Jackie. It's been a while since I've seen some Axe Jackie.
Yeah, that could be what's happening here as the Alpha does spawn for the Caniacs. It looks like it should be free for them. Taking a look around, looks like quite a bit of teams possibly going into the Rift. Martin tried to stop a team from doing so. Looks like he was trying to take down Asteria before he went through, but it did not quite happen. But we will have a fight here. I think it's both of our full melee. Oh, not full melee teams. Is Tasco is a lone Kacha in this Rift, looking a little bit scary if it were him.
Yeah.
To look out for the Daniel and a Dagger Jackie. Looks like Mrao maybe deciding not to go for it here, but he's gonna be stuck next to Needlelight here. Gonna be taking quite a bit of damage to start off here. Getting some good damage on an Internet Wrap though to start this off. Masterpiece going on to Needlelight here. As Mrao dodges out on the Queen Sweep, but Internet Wrap is just so low. As Asteria able to pick up 1 kill for Pulsar Missiles to get to safety here, but Tasco is so healthy, he's able to push these melees off while they get the free res, it looks like.
Looks like Blast just going to reset here, use the healing plant, get their health bars back in order before looking to re-engage, but they're going to be forced to walk in here. Internet Wrap walking in a little bit too early, loses half his health with no response. Tasco, knowing he has a timer advantage, steps out of the zone, knows he's safe for the time being, and he's completely unchecked on the backside. Internet Wrap dives in, but he doesn't have the health to sustain on top of him. With that, looks like the Killer Koalas will be able to take this without any issues.
Yeah, no one able to get on top of Tasco means that they do win out. It looks like our other Kacha team also wins out on their Rift, taking out these melee dominant comps, it looks like, as they do make their way back to the island with 20 seconds left until our objectives do come up here. Hospital looks to be reopening, and also a meteorite spawning here into Cemetery looks pretty good for Magic Carpet.
Yeah, Blast. Well, Asterio trying to take out Shuvi here, only able to do half of his health though. Perhaps not itemized enough to do what he needs to do on Dagger Jackie just yet. As Caniacs maintain control over the barge, going to be able to secure this meteorite and some wolf rotations that spawn on the bottom side there. Wemo Rising just holding on in Fire Station here as Killer Koalas rotate towards school. They should see the pings up in archery range being made from Dino Dance, who I believe just picked up a meteorite that had dropped up there. So perhaps these two teams will run into each other. We'll see if Killer Koalas are interested or if they'll just try to keep it moving, get down to Hotel. It looks like they're rotating towards Hotel.
And up here we have Magecraft poking out this team a little bit, who seems to be stuck in a pincer. They're going to try to make their way out, have to run past Magecraft, which they seem to do pretty easily here. But on the side above them, Berserkers still trying to run them down here. Eclipse trying to find their way to Minhyun. The full Rainbow going to come down defensively, but the team wasn't even on top of them quite yet. as Minhyun trying to dash on out. F-Stop does land on Athena Kai, giving them the angle to go back onto Eclipse, but with the Plasma Dash, able to dash on out and not get pulled back here by Silverpaw. And it looks like with the Nimrod's Gate, they're able to get on out of there. A little bit scary for both sides, but everyone is still alive. 8 teams still here in day 3, as Magic Carpet could actually run into Berserkers here in just a moment.
Yeah, much slower pace game this time around. We'll see how Magic Carpet deals with this here. Kermito Sapo on the front side, trying to ramp up as best he can. Martin jumping in towards Athena Kai. Seems they want to try and take her out first, but the taunt connects. Two-handed parry going to be forced out for Martin H. As Kermito Sapo uses the Twins Rush defensively to maintain space. Athena Kai is going to go down here as well as Martin H. So 1-for-1 exchange between the two of them. But Debbie and Marlene looking like a very solid pick in this fight here, as the ramp up has happened. The smolder damage is occurring as well. Yuki trying to stop the revive, but they are going to get it off onto Athena Kai here, as well as Martin H on the backside for the side of Magic Carpet. Yuki getting low. Martin forced the two-handed parry once again. Kermit Sapo trying to do what he can, but the third party looming above them. Moonlit Black Cats is going to catch wind of what's going on. Yuki going to get taken out by Dona. Berserkers trying to make it out, and Nimrod's Gate gets dropped for Eclipse to get him out, and he does manage to survive, but Lockney, she's not out of the woods yet, waiting for another Nimrod's Gate to be available. There it is. Gonna be able to use that to get over the river of Pond and keep herself safe.
It looks like a fight had broken out down in Barge as well, with the box still open. It looks like it would have been a 1-for-1 fight, but Lily Petal trying to take out the bodies here. Looks like also a box in Chapel. So 1 box for each team, I believe, but Blast is going to have to revive their teammates, while Caniacs just got to res them for free, as Dino Dance is unfortunately going to have to spend their credits as well to revive their teammates.
And that's big too, because Blast, I mean, once they get these revives off, they're not going to have much more credits left to get revives. In fact, they may not get them at all. Uh-oh, Mrao. This is scary for Mrao. I mean, it is Daniel in the night, but Mrao has no vision of anything around him right now. Gonna finally be able to pick up CCTVs in Cemetery, have some sort of information to play off of for now. But yeah, looking at the credits, you know, had it been Caniacs going down, it would have been some Blood Cullens not being available for Caniacs, but look at their credits right now. They're all slated at 450 with still another 30 seconds until they're even allowed to call in blood, so they should be able to get to that 500 mark during day 4, if not right at the start of it. So yeah, big for the Caniacs, and they have rotations of hunts spawning around them as the day changes, with warehouse respawning as well. All of these bears are up too, so yeah, they are just living it up on the bottom side of the map right now.
Yeah, they have a lot of farm to go through and no one around, so they should be able to get those credits they need pretty easily. As we take a look at Fire Station, 2 teams kind of posturing around Research Center, 2 teams running around here could collide with each other in a moment. I think this team is aware of it. Lockney's getting ready to Nimrod Gate them in, I think. Yeah, they do know, but it looks like they've been found out. And with that, no fight will start, it looks like. So Moonlit Black Cats are able to take over Cemetery for the time being. And I think the map is pretty wide open for the time being.
Yeah. Oh, wow. The Observer read my mind. I was going to say, time for a gear check, but they're already on it. Wemo Rising actually looking like good in their items here. Moonlit Black Cat's falling a bit behind. Dona, really the only one itemized for them. In fact, a lot of teams are looking kind of weak at this stage of the game, outside of the Caniacs, who have 4 bloods online.
Yeah, it's kind of happened to them the first game. It's like they all got their blood weapon call-ins, and then they had an extra blood box, and they're looking incredibly strong as a fight could break out here. Some damage coming down from Magecraft, but literally, no, they're under CCTVs, and there's a team just watching them, waiting to third-party this. And I think they might be aware of that now, as we do see the Berserkers just leave the zone.
Yeah, they're just gonna leave it alone. I mean, this is looking like a really contested wick line. Lots of teams in the area. You can see Killer Koalas hugging that top side, playing multiple angles here. Dino Dance currently has control over CCTVs as well, but that won't be for long as Wemo Rising steps up, take it for themselves, looking to loop back around towards Wickline as it's spawning here. Perhaps Wemo Rising will be able to pick up Wickline.
Oh.
Looking for the portal, trying to get cheeky, but Athena Kai there to defend it as the rest of Berserkers regroup around it, perhaps looking to take it for themselves. Striker in trouble.
no.
The heavy hand of the law comes down to smite Striker. And with that, Dark Dagon happy to take that kill. Wemo Rising picking up Wick during all of this happening as well. So that will be Blood Weapon for Astrolac here on the line. Yeah, very good for them. But unfortunately for Wemo Rising, they haven't racked up a lot of points. This lobby's been very slow across the board.
no.
So, it should be enough time. Oh my goodness, that bat skill was so close from canceling all three of them.
Very lucky indeed as they fly on out of there. Dona having to rest a little bit here, but they could be a little bit of trouble here as a couple teams in the area. Dona separated from the team, could get found out here as he's walking right under CCTVs. Oh my gosh, the F-drone coming out from this area with that ulti means that Dona will be coming down. F-stop not going to be able to save him there. So unfortunate for Moonlit Black Hats, losing out on one member. They do see Wemo Rising chasing this team out of alley. They're going to decide to hyperloop to another zone, hopefully safely, because it will be factory where there's quite a bit of teams in the area kind of blocking their entrances. So we'll see how this goes for them here in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to have to pick an exit to walk through. Caniac's currently holding factory CCTVs, and they're there to gatekeep as well. So they have vision advantage, positional advantage, and they press it onto Berserkers. Oh my goodness, the damage raining from over the wall from Shubi Senpai as well. Berserkers, looks like they're going to actually opt to burn some timer and hyperloop out, as on the other side of the map, Wemo Rising want to fight against Killer Koalas here. Going to be able to pick up Magecraft for free here. And yeah, looks like Berserkers opted to go to Cemetery.
A little bit of a standoff here on our pond bridge. Looking a little bit hard for this team to push into Dino Dance here with the Barbara on the team. Also, two teams posturing in Cemetery with another one even coming up for a possible third party. You're going to have to be a little bit careful as the Caniacs are going to start making their way up here as I try to get some damage onto Eclipse. Just going to have to hide out in this corner. Couple teams in hospital as well. 7 teams still alive here in day 5 means it's going to start getting a little bit crowded here. So it might be a little bit difficult for these teams to be moving around. You can see a lot of them posturing in a corner and just praying that no one
looks messy, man.
decides, to go on top of someone here. Even up here, we see Sakura trying to run down Blast. It looks like with the Wickline buff, they have no fear. They're going to keep moving forward. Molotov just barely missing out here. They're not able to keep up the chase.
Yeah, it's just messy all around, and it looks like Blast has to walk into Dino Dance here from Red over in Pond, so perhaps the fight breaking out there, yeah. Looks like Morale got taken out immediately on entry. Meanwhile, tension still rising over in Cemetery. As you look at the top side of the map, Wemo Rising is also entering Cemetery, so 4 teams currently in the area. Berserker's got to watch out. Athena Kai in a bit of danger there, but managing to avoid our Wickline team as the Molotovs rain down. That burn damage with the Wick buff is... Oh wait, actually Magecraft doesn't even have Wick buff. That's right, he went down earlier, so that's just raw Adri burn. That is crazy. Magecraft getting a lot of damage out. Shubi getting chunked. Gonna get taunted over the wall by Sakura, but here over in the brush is Moonlit Black Cats punishing Sakura for stepping up too far. It's just so many teams in every area trying to take a fight anywhere against anyone leaves you liable to be third party when there's 7 teams still alive.
Oh my gosh, Needlelight just not going down to Morale here. Able to hit the clean sweep means they do take him out with Internet Wrap. Now on the run as the last surviving member of Blast. Seems to be out of there pretty easily as we see Wemo Rising trying to look for the res here as well as Internet Wrap, I believe. This could get a little bit messy here in a moment. Not sure if he knows that there's a team right above him as this fight is also breaking out. Striker pushing forward with the pistol skill, but not able to get anything done there quite yet. Internet Wrap is way in red. It looks like he's going to be sitting on this, on the Hyperloop just to leave.
Wemo Rising get it?
Unfortunately. I think so.
They did?
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible stuff from Wemo Rising. As they're going to rise to the sky with their trusty VLS portable edition with the gadget energy to make their way over into Pond. And they're going to land on top of Dino Dance. They land some stuns, but the damage is just so big. Oh! Striker did not get stunned. He tossed the grenade out. And that's immediately a terminate. Nazimi finishing their food on the backside there, but it's under TVs. Moonlit Black Cats see what had just happened. And now they're looking to press the advantage. F-stop lands onto Striker, but nothing going to come of it. With Black Cats not looking willing to step up just yet.
Oh, Nikki going in a little bit aggressive there, but not gonna quite land anything yet. Dude, it's always the Barbara that does like the crazy play, man. Like it's always the purple hollow Barbara grenade of doom.
Hollow purple. Imaginary technique. And then it just blows someone up. It's like, what the? No! We're hovering the school hyperloop! No! We're hovering the school hyperloop! The observer knows what. Oh, man. Oh, not locked in, man. Oh. Anyways, the fight breaking out here. Eclipse getting chunked, gonna get taken down first here as Dino Dance maintains control. The Zemi is still perfectly safe. I believe he still has play dead on top of all this. Dino Dance backing up. They're not gonna overcommit here. Nine sees purple loop beam, has to go for it naturally, loses half his ult for it, but Mithril secured, I suppose, as he still has room to grow. Looks like he's gonna be picking up legs of steel during all of this. Still, it looks like Caniacs are looping back here, perhaps putting Moonlit Black Cats in a bit of a pincer situation, but they only have 10 seconds to get in the zone. They have to get in the zone before those gates close. They do manage to close that distance as Moonlit Black Cats back up, give them the space, as Moonlit Black Cats are going to play the safety drone game for a little bit because they want to put Caniacs in the pincer here. We'll see how Caniacs respond. For now, just holding the position. Nine being a little bit of a menace, but it's okay. This is good for Dino Dance because they have room to move backwards and let these two teams deal with each other. Dino Dance being able to preserve their timer and safety drones fully here as well. Looks like they're going to try and step up, do a little bit of investigation. Nazimi getting damage on the backside, putting Caniacs in the pincer. Caniacs trying to push forward on the Moonlit Black Cats, but they will just get blown up immediately. Nazimi looking forward, big carpet combo on top of the acceptance speech as well. Blows up Silverpaw immediately, but the return fire from Dona, ooh, gets checked a little bit here, and the blitz goes wide as well. Minayun getting yellow paint tagged onto 99 Nazimi, and they're just going to back up, reset to the zone. They don't care if they get the revive. They know they're going to have an astronomical timer advantage here, and they're going to press that advantage to the best of their ability. Striker resting up as more safety drones come out for Moonlit Black Cats. Moonlit Black Cats, I mean, yeah, look at their timer. They're only down to 10 seconds. Nina gonna pop the ultimate. Pole comes out immediately. They blow them up! Oh my goodness, the target selection is immaculate. They don't even need to win off timer as they land that pole and drop the hollow purple on top of the pole target. My goodness. Wow. Turns out Nine does have a Sicella. Who would have thought? Not me, that's for sure. I've never seen him play this.
He did the pole tech. I was like, oh my god. The
pole tech where you pull them and then you queue away and it pulls them to the queue. And oh yeah.
He's a little bit.
Look, he's looking again. The ball's sitting in the bush. He's waiting for someone. Some poor unsuspecting Tazco. Oh no. Okay. Striker not there to follow up on that pull. Fortunately for Tazco, because that would have been an instantly dead Katya off of that pull.
Yeah, we're looking for it again. And Tazco's like, nah, not again.
Nah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Plan. Right? And Nazimi is so aggressive on this Jetty. We saw Blink forward earlier with the carpet combo. He does not care. So this is going to be an interesting fight for them. And he's going to be able to do that yet again, I would imagine. And this team is going to be really hard for them to push into someone like Barbara with all these turrets. And, you know, you have the Wilson lurking in the distance, trying to find a pull onto someone. Safety drone going out here. And they're trying to find their way in. I think they're going to try to make their way around, knowing that the chronosphere is moving downwards.
Yes.
They're going to start making their way that way. But the drones coming out.
Dino Dance is quick to respawn, though. Dino Dance, though, not picking up any vision yet, so that could potentially be worrisome for them.
We'll see. Looks like they're trying to find them. Where is this team? Oh, it looks like they're just right ahead of them. It's not as scary as we all thought. Safety drone, they do see it down the pole. It's going to land on a Zemi, but a nice blink to stop that from doing anything more. Dark Dagon taking a lot of damage. Striker able to finish the job here, trying to get away from Needlelight, but it's going to go down. Tazco going to take quite a bit of damage from the free at last, but looks like he doesn't go down. Girl to bubble to save Nine with the blink, but the healing plan on the side of Killer Koalas means that they're able to get a lot of healing from that. And a blitz going out. Looks like he used Striker's body to block it. Nazimi.
Wow.
A nice carpet. Is it going to be enough? No, looks like the pressure washer is actually going to take him out here. But Nine solo. It looks like Killer Koalas are going to close out game 3.
That was a crazy end of the fight. That got scary for Needlelight at the end there, but Luke is just such a perfect character to play on the edge like that. And yeah, wow, this windscreen is crazy, by the way. What the heck was that? The Demon King sitting on his throne here. I've never seen that one. That's new. I mean, not too often we see the Isaac windscreen here on the ERCS. So yeah, really well done by Killer Koalas here.
Yeah, very close fight indeed. I thought that Dino Dance almost had that in the bag, but they weren't able to finish off Needlight. At least Striker wasn't. Unfortunately, the grenade had already went out. The damage had been done, and it's really hard for them to get to Tasco. It looks like they never really landed a pull. After that first one, he knew. He's like, all right,
yeah,
I understand. Like, I won't let that happen again.
Permanently was on full alert of where Wilson was residing, because yeah, that pull, honestly, that should have been a dead Tasco at the immediate start there. Just a little bit of miscoordination from the side of Dino Dance here. We can rewatch that once again. The pull connects onto Tasco, and like that should just be death right there.
But Striker,
what happened?
He threw it to the left, man.
Oh no.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, awesome. We have to watch this again. Oh, poor Striker. Pull connects. Oh, he tried to throw that Dark Dagon. He wasn't ready for Tasco to be pulled there. He just did. I mean, who could expect that Tasco would have gotten pulled there, right? So, yeah, unfortunate for them, as that would have been an immediately won fight. The main DPS getting just bursted down immediately without getting any value would have been huge for Dino Dance, but things did not go that way. The long con here of Killer Koalas, they know they can't walk in for an honest fight, so they wrap around and get to where the Chronosphere is going to head towards to try and play it from there. And honestly, really good decision by them, because look at where they are right now. They have the Barber turret sitting in this tight hallway. Dino Dance has good vision all around them. Yeah, definitely better to take it to a place where Dino Dance has to either invest more vision or simply not have it. And they, yeah, they do just that.
I was so scared that one of them was gonna be like hiding on the other side of the bus.
That's what I thought. That's where I would have been. I was looking, I was like, I know where I'd be if I was sitting here. I'd be right behind that fire truck, waiting for some poor victim. Look at Nine-Eye. Oh, I would have dashed over the wall and done it to him, but no. Looks like Killer Koalas, you know, they wanted to play it a little more honest here, and honestly, it works out for them. Tasco just is on the backside, squeezing out so much damage for so long here.
Yeah, he's able to dodge out on the carpet combo with the off limits there, and here he's safe, and they have the healing plant to their advantage at this point here as well. So they're able to use that to get some of their HP back. The Inner Blitz comes out, and I like how Nazimi tries to use the body to block it. And from here, unfortunately, the carpet combo, it saves them, but it also kind of spells his doom, because, you know, Needlelight is able to escape and clean up the fight there for them. And I think we might even have scores available.
Yeah, I know.
That's we go right into that. Yeah, we're speeding along, as Dino Dance does take over first place here off of their crazy Cicella performance, sitting at 54 points. Moonlit Black Cat's not too far behind them with 51.5, and not even too far behind them is the Killer Koalas with 45. And around at the bottom here, we also have Berserkers 39.5, Blast and Caniacs both at 32.5. And at the bottom, we're gonna have Magic Carpet and Wemo Rising here sitting in 7th and 8th.
Yeah, and remember, guys, it's bottom two get eliminated. 6th through 3rd is last chance qualifier, and 1st and 2nd go right to grand finals immediately. So this 1st and 2nd spot is very contentious right now. Killer Koalas is not that far behind, and honestly, if Berserkers can have another pop-off game, they could rise up into the top 2 here. So yeah, 1st through 4th looking like they have a very good shot of being able to make it directly into grand finals. Unfortunately, things are a little less exciting on the other side, as poor Wemo Rising, they weren't able to connect for 2 games. And Magic Carpet has just had the rough of it in these lobbies.
It has been a hard road for them indeed. We'll see if they're able to clench their spot at least into LCQ as we go into the final game of the evening here. We'll see what the picks are coming through. No bans throughout the entire day, so everything is on board. We'll see what Dino Dance decides appearing out next. I would not be surprised if we see the Hyunwoo in good fashion, as you do see an Alonzo coming out from the Caniacs.
It's like Yukia is clicking the random button as fast as possible until it picks a character. Looks like Luke is what we'll be playing today. Kermit Osapo can do the same. So yeah, it looks like the Magic Carpet, they've realized, you know what, we're just down far too much. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun in the last lobby here. Click random. We'll see what Kermit Osapo roulette's onto here. Please, Yuki, please. Oh, it's Magnus. Surely one of them plays some Yuki. That'd be so fun. I love Yuki. Wow, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But looks like Blast is gonna go over to Nikki Nia. This is a composition that Blast, really was popping off on not that long ago, and then now recently they've been playing this Daniel comp. But yeah, I'm excited to see them play Nikki Nia once more. This is something they really succeeded on. In fact, they were succeeding on it so well that they really just put all their eggs in the Nikki Nia basket, and then all of a sudden Nikki Nia got banned, and they looked not so great on the other comps. So yeah, really excited to see them bust this back out once more.
Yeah, we'll see how it fares for them and see if they can keep a spot in. I mean, they should be pretty good in a spot for LCQ, I would imagine. Who knows? Maybe they could get a spot for finals. You never know what could happen in our final game of the evening, where we see Dino Dance sticking with their same comp here. And yeah, like we said earlier, Caniacs completely changing up their comp in the final game.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bust out the potent Nikki Anissa Hisui. But first, we will have Lumi with some goodies on. Oh my god, it's Mickey's Meteorites! Run! I love it. It just gets me so ramped up.
At least someone's ramped up. You're crazy, man.
What do you mean I'm crazy? I'm just me.
Like, I've been out of the game for too long. I'm already getting, like, tired. I'm like, oh, it's taking a lot out of me, and it's only round 4. Like, what's gonna happen next weekend? And I'm here for LCQ and finals. It's gonna be...
Martin, wake up! Oh no.
Okay?
I think you fell asleep. What time is it over in South America?
No, surely.
It can't be that far away from our time zone, right? I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I'm not too educated on the time zones, so hopefully
Really,
Martin gets it figured out.
A little bit of a hiccup, surely. It's a-okay. His other two teammates seem to be moving just fine, so hopefully he'll start moving around in a moment here as we're on our final game of the evening. Cash just poking out Magecraft a little bit here as we take a look at Doc. I saw down there. Is this team still grouping Doc even with this comp? It looks like they may have been. And a couple people are actually also in Factory. Dark Dagon in a fight with Sakura here. He is going to be winning out, it looks like, on it, because he does have more items complete. The pull does not land. It's Astrolac now here, trying to clean up the kills. Dodging out on the acceptance speech. But if they able to pick up the kill, looks like the blink should allow Astrolac to pick that up just fine here. Now, Nine Cash in a fight. A 1v2. Girl in a Bubble does come out, but unfortunately will not be enough to take them out here. Taking a look at Barge. There's fighting all around. His internet wrap does go down. I think this is a 3v3 that is happening right now as Nikki Anissa is in the middle of all of them. The Disco going to come out here as Lily Petal trying to push forward. Eclipse trying to push this team together. Who's the first to fall? It looks like it'll be Athena Kai. Shubi getting some good healing onto their team. Looks like they should be able to take out Eclipse in just a moment. And with that, Lockney now on the run. She's just going to have to leave for now and let the team come back here in time for bears to spawn.
Needlelight gonna run into Blast here. Slugfest gonna connect. Needlelight gonna try and get his one onto internet wrap with a 1-up. We'll be able to keep him safe for now. Yeah, that will be Needlelight getting taken out as Martin riding Spinas on Dona. As Yukia tries to get in and find a kill as well for Magic Carpet here, but Clean Sweep gonna go wide. Dona managing to land in a blitz on both targets, so Yukia gonna take a little bit of extra damage there and get taken out as a result. Martin on the run, but it is just a poor Magnus with no ult. Gonna try and turn things around as best he can, but it's not gonna be enough.
What's going on down here? Why is... I don't even know why I was going to ask. It's Nine-Eye.
The Barch is just the... Nine-Eye, I don't know. Like, it's just a bad mix.
Oh, Dark Dagon barely picking up that kill, it looked like there. And now it's going to find Dona. Is he going to try to turn this? It looks like he will. Off limits is going to land, and now Minhai here. I think it'll be enough to take them down. Bat skill does land, so Dark Dagon will be going down here. As Moonlit Black Cats does take over the hospital. Looks like people are pretty spread out, though, for now. Magecraft gonna spot Athena Kai here on that. Why did we blind her? Dude, he's right.
I don't know. Maybe it'll, like, scare them and they'll, like, click off the Hyperloop.
Good fight. Oh, a good ulti from Athena Kai to dodge out on the Pure Age uppercut there. Able to escape thanks to the Nimrod's Gate. And with the jumping strike, Eclipse trying to see if they can get their one, but taking a good amount of damage from Dark Dagon here. And yeah, looks like Eclipse will go down. Another kill on the board as the bite comes through. Sakura now on the run is able to get the speed gate, so they will be on out of there.
The fight breaking out the game world already invested. Big ultimate coming through, but not big enough as Caniacs able to win out. Yeah, big ult from Lilypetal there, though, in that fight, grouping everybody up to allow Nikki and Nissa to knock them all down right after. Caniacs looking quite strong on this bottom side of the map right now on the Hisui Super Soldier comp.
It's not even totally Super Soldier. They don't got
really
the Mai.
It's like they don't get
yeah,
the Mai.
It's really
Mai
not.
is the real, yeah. But Nai gonna get taken out on the backside by Athena Kai. No, the White Lily gonna keep him alive as Nazimi is able to find Lockney. Nai barely surviving. Eclipse on the run now as Nazimi sets his sights towards the meteorite. Dino Dance should be able to pick that up all in well. As meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Martin gonna get taken out. So with Black Cats will be able to secure that tree over in Cemetery.
Over here?
I don't know. Striker's got the meteorite though, but he's gotta find his way out of here. It's kind of a little scary. He'll actually setting this, trying to take out Eclipse. They do manage to find the kill, so they get the objective. They get lots of kills. Exactly what Dino Dance needs to maintain their lead and widen it even for. Wait a minute. I looked at the leaderboard. Dino Dance suddenly gained 0.4 points somehow. It's kind of a funny little thing. Actually, they gained 0.9 points. It's a typo. 9's right next to 0. That totally makes sense. Whoa!
There you go.
Vic live. Oh my goodness. Observer W.
Dude, Nanakash got the G-Work inventory.
That D does, yeah. Absolutely nothing. That is a pure G-Work inventory. I've seen G-Work have that inventory like 100 times now. And it's so bad. No food, no prep, no nothing. Just
no, nothing. I would say something else, but we're on cast, so I can't say it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Oh, as a fight could break out here, Martin getting the wall stun. Gonna start spinning on them as Nikki able to get on the backline. Oh, unfortunately the Surf's up. Not actually gonna land at all here, and Kermit is gonna go down pretty quickly here. And with that, Martin is just still spinning on Shubi here, trying to keep them distracted. And I think Yukiya is way on out of there.
That was so sad watching Martin just. I think he burnt like 3 spin rotations on Shubi and only did half his health. That was tragic. But it will be the Caniacs securing the barge. I believe there's a rift down there, so they'll be able to pick that up and contest. Alpha looking heated here over in Chapel, but Wemo Rising has control over the building where it spawns. We'll see how these teams try to approach this. Yukiya taking the White Lily, currently running at a full team. I don't know if that's very well advised, but it's to Berserker's happiness here as they're going to try and get an honest fight against Wemo Rising. Adriana quite good at controlling these corridors, but Berserkers managed to pull the objective out of the building. This is big for them if they can drop it. Yes, they do. Anybody able to loot it? No, does not look like it. As Eclipse is going to... Did that leaping strike go over that wall?
Yeah.
That's crazy, by the way. Some tech
really
shown by Eclipse here, but...
And Donut stole the myth.
Yeah, and you know what? Neither team that contested the objective actually got the mithril. It was Moonlit Black Cats, but in the Rift, poor Magic Carpet. I mean, they're already down. Kermit of Sapo here. Martin falls right after, so it will be Dino Dance winning out in the Rift.
Very quickly went out for them. Magic Carpet, unfortunately, just not finding their footing here in this game. I think this Magnus is not really doing much for them, but he's spitting a lot. We'll see if it fares any better in the later parts of the game. As a fight could break out here. I did see the Nimrod's Gate. Athena Kai is also fighting along with them, but unfortunately the pullback will be what takes her out here. So Moonlit Black Cat's taking out another kill. As you see, Hospital pretty wide open for the team of Magic Carpet. They have time to set up for the stream tree.
Yeah, and only 35 seconds until that tree spawns. They have a meteorite right below them, too, and nobody's nearby. This could be exactly what Magic Carpet needs to get their tempo back in order. It looks like there is a team up by the tree there in stream. I believe it was Killer Koalas who are looking to contest that. Yes, But fortunately, it looks like Magic Carpet's going to go for the meter at big fight happening over in gas station here. Sakura going to get taken down by Dino Dance here. Game World comes out. Striker with the sidestep though. Get around the point sync. Pure Rage uppercut. Trying to finish him off as Morale does find the kill on the Garden Reverse. Internet Wrap. Run the ones on Nazimi on the backside of Stereo. Is now here though. So Nazimi going to get taken out. And actually, Playdead's going to grief him. It's going to make him die during day 3 instead of day 2. So that is actually a full death for Nazimi. We're going to have to find a revive on him momentarily as Eclipse tries to close the gap onto Moonlit Black Cats. Moonlit Black Cats on the back foot here. Leaping Strike going to come through, but the F-Stop's going to stop Eclipse in his tracks as Athena Kai becomes the focus of who they're trying to take out. Full Rainbow with the Panorama as well. They take her out all and well as Eclipse is now the next target. Nimrod's going to be able to bail him out. But Moonlit Black Cats winning out on the fight, but the action isn't over yet as Caniacs are now entering the zone. They're going to use the plant to try and scout something out. Lily Petal finds a point onto Silver Paw, and they will be able to kill him immediately. The rest of Moonlit Black Cats abandoning ship here, trying to make their way to more than likely Dona. I guess it's a timer thing. Dona doesn't have time to wait around. Oh, he has tons of time to wait around. He just sent Midnighted. I'm not going to say where he sent him, but he sent him somewhere. Okay.
He sent him somewhere that wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
what is
this
that?
team is going to land on them.
No.
No, a lot of damage going down into Nikki and Nissa here, but both sides still alive. Silver Paw is going to get hit by the spring traps. I think that'll be them going down yet again here. Very unfortunate as Astrolac getting chased down by Morale. Limo Rising, unfortunately eliminated here. And I think that might just eliminate them fully from the tourney, unfortunately, here.
07. They're going to be ending the tournament with a negative score. That's a tragedy. Yeah.
You know, they might be the first to do that if that's like any consolation.
Yeah, you know, got to set records somehow, I suppose, right?
Very true.
But yes, Magic Carpet currently down Kermit Sapo. The rest of the teams fully alive and well as teams are starting to head towards their next objective here. Berserkers are looking at this box and pond, and so are Moonlit Black Cats, so they're on a collision course with each other here. Moonlit Black Cats able to nab the CCTV and make their way into stream. Really well done by them. Decisive pathing to avoid having to take that fight against Berserkers, but Berserkers are all for it because they will be able to pick up that box and Mithril in the box as well. So yeah, good value for them.
Very good value indeed, as the map seems to be pretty spread out.
Yeah.
For these teams, so nothing gonna happen for quite a bit of time. We do see Nikki and Nissa completely itemized on their
Triple
side.
force score too, wow.
Yeah, a couple of the other teams having some items here and there on their carries, but no one fully itemized quite yet, except for Stereo here. Completely itemized and ready to go on the Luke.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the Caniacs today. They have been getting their itemization consistently in all of these lobbies. They very frequently are looking like one of the front-runner teams on tempo. Flash cut gonna go wide, but the second one does connect onto Tazco. And Tazco will go down to a clear cut right after. Nikki and Nissa being an absolute menace on this backside here, taking out Needlelight next. What's the situation down with Lily Petal and Dark Dagon? Lily Petal pushing forward, stun. Comes through, I'll attack to follow up, but the heavy hand of the law, unstoppable, being able to avoid that point.
Oh my gosh.
BLS gonna be on the crazy chase here. The Lenny takes to the skies. Nikki and Itza looking to close the gap. Here comes Lenny dropping down from the skies, and that will be Dark Dagon going down. And the Killer Koalas being terminated, which is huge for our front-runner teams as they were one of the ones contending for one of those top 2 spots.
Yeah, here, 2 teams fighting it out. Morale looking to start this fight, getting some good damage onto Athena Kai to start this off. Garden Reverse not quite going to land yet. Internet Wrap trying to find an angle to set up. It looks like the Jumping Strike will go down, and with that, they're going to set their sights onto Eclipse, I can imagine, as a third party is looming, and I think these teams do recognize that. So they are going to separate here and try to make their way out. Does Minhai being quite aggressive as Morale actually maybe looking to start this as the ulti does come through, and now Stereo going to follow up on that here as the Pure Rage uppercut will help take down Silverpaw here. Guard Reverse good from Morale, able to use the Slugfest to get back to the team. Now able to regroup and are safe for now. The third party team able to get their revive back. So Moonlit Black Cats are completely back yet again. as we do still see Berserkers kind of just like looming and waiting over to see if they can find any kills here. But it will be a mobile VLS to get Moonlit Black Cats out of there.
Nimrod's Gate gonna get all of Berserkers to safety here. Magic Carpet, they're just waiting, I think, for Hospital to reopen. I mean, just kind of biding their time. They know they got a full hunt rotation over there. I think there's a Rift too. This is kind of devilish. I don't... There's no one nearby, but Nine-Eye, you know what? I respect it. I respect the abduction attempt. So, but Dino Dance has slated to get this wick line here. Nobody really too nearby. Looks like Berserkers are making their way down as well as Blast. Perhaps they will run into each other at this junction here heading into Forest. Yes, they will. Asterio looking to take the fight here immediately, which is great for Dino Dance because they'll be able to get wick uncontested while this fight goes on. Internet Rep on the backside has Athena Kai on him. Leaping Strike comes through. Both of these brawlers are on Athena Kai, but Lockney is alive actually on the backside. So despite everything, it's now down to a 2-on-2. Looks like Astereo's getting too low to continue this fight here. Athena Kai looking like an absolute menace on this front side. Taunt connects onto Morale, but the Baskill does send Morale away. Nimrod's Gate to continue the chase. Lockney looking to try and find something. Good guard reverse on the Tombstone. Good double stun as well from Morale. Looping back around, but Athena Kai is aware of the situation. Guard reverse goes wide this time, but Astereo and Internet Rapper now here to reinforce this fight.
Oh!
Berserker's still down as a two-man. Game World comes through with the Pure Rage uppercut, and Blast is able to turn this fight around.
I was actually kind of, like, every time I see this Mickey character, I always get impressed by the auto attack damage, and, like, it happens every time. Because that's the variant they play, but I'm like, gosh, he's actually surviving for a long time, and is almost going 1-for-1, and a great just, yeah, this whole ring around the rosy thing with Rao. And I can't believe this Pure Age uppercut into Game World. It actually was like max distance. It's actually quite crazy.
Yeah, it's bing, bonk, boom. Sound effects. I've been working on it since you were starting to do, like, you were on a little bit of sound effect fix for a bit.
Yeah.
But Nazimi here on the ground and play dead, gonna get taken out immediately after. Stereo looking for more, does find him. Rao goes on the ground to Stereo, looking to win this out with Internet Rap, and they do manage to do that against the Wickline team of Dino Dance here. Striker able to get these revives off. Quick Rapido here. So, Dino Dance will be back on their feet, but two members losing that Wick buff is not ideal for them. Day 5 just beginning now. Blast healing back up as Dino Dance sits on the top side of school. The rest of the team's kind of spread out across the map. I do see the remnants of Magic Carpet over in Fire Station there, as heading into stream is Caniacs, looking to try and take a fight with Moonlit Black Cats. Moonlit Black Cats has CCTVs. They'll see Lily Petal putting in. She'll be able to take CCTVs away from them and force the Moonlit Black Cats out of this zone here. And it's no surprise to see them running. I mean, you look at Nikki and Nissa's items. We have 2 Bloods, 3 4 scores online. Absolutely terrifying thing to try and face Hisui at this stage of the game.
What is going on? Oh, Lockney on the wrong.
Run!
Yeah, Nazimi is aware of it, but nothing can happen there. F-stop looks like was used as well by Silver Paw, maybe to stop this team from chasing them any further, but the chase doesn't seem to be quite over unless this call-in will be what stops it. So Lily Petal getting another item online. You see Internet Rap running reconnaissance for the team while we get a call-in here. As now Morale looking to push forward onto Magic Carpet, who's only a 2-man here, and a Blitz's land. This team is just being, I don't know what they're being, a menace, I guess, as the bike does come through. Unfortunately, it does get blocked, though. Ball stun onto Asterio won't do much, I will think, as Martin trying their best to get out, but it will not be enough as they do fall here. Kermit now looking for the revive. Does Moonlit Black Cat see that, though? It looks like they do see it, but maybe even a little bit too late, as they don't get to stop it from happening unless the F-stop is enough. But a 3-man knockup's going to be huge, and now with the third party here, Dona probably going to go down here as the Magic Carpet team is still full. Yukia hitting the clean sweep is going to try to go on to Silverpaw here, but with the pullback here from Silverpaw, just kidding, it'll actually be the White Lily. Silverpaw is able to escape as the Soul Stealer comes down. Nice blink from Nina to cancel the point there, but with the repulsor missiles, it will be Shubi going down here. Free at last would have also secured it, but does not go through there. As Lockney, unfortunately, on the run. Repulsor missiles, clean sweep. It will be Berserkers going down. And Silverpaw and Dona are a two-man, not having enough, I think, to get the third revive possibly here. Silverpaw is trying to run here, but the convergence slow will be enough, I think, to take them down. Basis coming down won't be enough. It will be them going down. Dona, last surviving member yet again for the team, is on the run.
And this could get really close here between Moonlit Black Cats and Blast Blast. I mean, they're behind by quite a few points, but they've also racked up quite a few points. Oh my god! Wow, Shubi got absolutely deleted, and Nikki and Nitsa now also on the ground as well. Huge find from Dino Dance. Hey, if there's one skill that could get it done in the game, it's that dang Barber Grenade. Hollow Purple is no joke, man.
It's always the Barber Grenade of Doom, man. This thing is like, it just like ruins lives. Looking at you, Hyperloop. Like,
everyone clumped up channeling something. Oh no! Oh, here it comes. Dona gonna scout out Dino Dance here, turn tail and run the other way. But only 20 seconds until these zones, or well, the last zone that can closes school here. So with that, Lily Petal walks in, finds Kermit Sapo. Magic Carpet, I mean, they don't have a lot going for them right now, but there is a few rats running around that they might be able to pick up kills and credits off of.
Speaking of rats.
Yeah, speaking of rats, Dona gets found. Moonlit Black Cats goes out first here without getting any more placement points. That's huge for Blast to be able to pick up that kill. And now, all the rats have been dealt with as Lily Petal goes out next. Blast looking to take the fight to Dino Dance here. They're going to get scouted out on Vision. So, it'll be on Mrao, landing a Pure Age uppercut, likely on Striker here, as Nazimi has played dead. Nina has the girl in a bubble. Striker will be the target that has no defensive tools available to him, because he's not on stasis, he's on repulsor missiles. So, yeah, he could be left very vulnerable to Game World and Pure Age uppercut here. We'll see what happens.
I do see Nana trying to fish for a pull with Wilson here.
He's inching it forward.
Yeah, he's ever so subtly. We're making our way forward here. Oh my gosh, but the guarded reverse is going to save Mrao from that. The Pure uppercut is going to be put on to Nazimi here, but the blink just barely not enough to get him out. The Pure uppercut is going to spell Nazimi's doom. As Striker is just being followed around by his stereo. Looks like this is a one fight.
No, he's trying to do the J-Tag.
He is trying to do the J-Tag. Oh my god, he's really trying to do the J-Tag. Oh,
he wants it so badly. He wants
it. He's like, yeah, nice try, buddy.
Wait, there's another wall right there, though. Maybe if he goes up towards, like, school, the top, like, the Hyperloop, maybe. There's still hope. Nine, see the vision. Go upwards. Go north. Oh, he's going. Looking. Come on.
No,
please.
I think it's over.
It's not happening. It's over. He wanted it so badly too, but Blast with 30 points on the board, popping off this game, going against Magic Carpet, who picked all random at the start of the game and have somehow made it to the final zone here. But yeah, huge fight for Blast. You know, I thought going for Nazimi would be a bad choice to play dead, but they just picked up the kill as soon as he came back up. The rest of Dino Dance not in a position to be able to defend his play dead. So yeah, really well done by Blast.
And we'll see how they close it out here as the Magnus is going to start spinning. Some good damage actually getting put on Mrao here. Guarded reverse going to go through.
Caught.
As Internet Wrap is, being followed around by Yukiya here as the game roll does come down. But unfortunately, Kermit Sapo, their main damage dealer, already down on the ground, means that this probably good as done unless Yukiya can make something happen here. Looks like they're maybe going to get the kill into Mrao. Guarded reverse goes through. They do get the kill, so it's going to be a 2v2. Yukiya might have to be able to turn this around here. No, unfortunately, Internet Wrap still alive. Is going to help secure that with the stereo. Blast with a crazy 36 and a half point game.
Yeah, it's
oh my god.
Oh yeah, this windscreen is heat too. This skin is so good, man. But yeah, it looked kind of good for Magic Carpet, but then I remembered they have like L9 Superstar crazy man Mysterio on their team who can just like win out, arena overlord God King himself.
Is that what they call him? Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah. If you don't know, he's quite the arena player in a different game. But yes, very well done by Blast. They needed a astronomical game to try and slide into grand finals, and boy, oh boy, did they
Yeah.
find it. I think they are a shoo-in for top 2 after a game like that. That was 36 points. That's
That was crazy.
incredible, man. That is some like norms, like trigger norms stompage, man. That is crazy.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay here with the final fight in just a moment with you all and kind of take a look. It was a little bit too close for comfort, if I am going to say so myself. I was like,
spicy.
I was like, oh, okay, we hit the knockup, and I see we're already half HP, internet rat being chased around. I was like, oh gosh, and I'm like, this could get a little bit dicey as the game mode comes down, and Kermit Osapa going down early. I was like, oh, maybe they have this in the bag. But now I'm like watching, and I'm like, oh my god, this Yukia is just not taking any damage. You're able to take down Rao, but then like you said, Asterio is full HP and doing the Asterio thing.
He's just being a problem. Like he's a problem that they unfortunately don't have the luxury of trying to deal with, as the other targets are just too much of a priority.
Yeah, and Asterio's on like damage Luke, and then he gets like the tank Luke. So yeah, I think Asterio definitely had that in the bag. I'll see if it was enough to shoo them into finals. I'm just peeking at the damage graphs with Mr. Asterio doing the top damage, I think, in the game.
Wow,
Yeah, he
on a
wasn't messing
melee.
around.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. You don't see that too often unless you're Wraith Kira. Yeah, Asterio, 39,000 damage. That is absolutely crazy. Especially on a team where he's playing with Nikki Nia. I mean, the core of the composition has Nia just blowing somebody up. So he's just kind of doing like his own little solo mission. And yeah, he's putting up numbers on his trademark Luke. I mean, this is his first main before he started playing Kenneth and Jackie and some other things. So yeah, love to see the comfort pick coming through and working out for him.
Yeah. It definitely went. I was gonna say, yeah, he definitely did just kind of like run the ones almost every fight. Like even the fight against Dino Dance, he just ran the ones as striker. And every fight he just kind of picked some other person. He's like, yeah, you guys got those two. I'll do my thing over here. And they closed it out thanks to that. So we'll get the scores out to you guys shortly. And we'll get to see who makes it through. Unfortunate to the teams that don't make it. Mostly unfortunately to Weemo Rising. Only be able to play 2 games for the day. That is a sad, sad thing to see.
Yeah, that's a really tough pill to swallow for Weemo Rising, but I mean, it's out of their control, right? So you can't be too upset at things that are out of your control. But the scores are here, so we'll take a look and see, did Blast make it? Yes, they did, with a 9-point buffer over the Moonlit Black Cats. Moonlit Black Cats were so close into making it into the finals, coming into the 4th round, but you just can't predict Blast putting up a 36-point banger like that. Dino Dance will be winning out on the day, though, with 72.5 points in their pockets. But yeah, congratulations to Dino Dance and Blast for punching in their ticket to the grand finals. Moonlit Black Cats, Caniacs, Killer Koalas, and Berserkers. You guys will have to play in the LCQ next weekend against Glorp Nation 2, Counterspell, Trigger, and Epsilon 11, who we had seen play yesterday.
Congrats to all the teams that make it through it. Unfortunately, we'll have to say goodbye to the teams that did not make it, but I hope to see you guys possibly for ERCC at the end of the season. And of course, congratulations to Dino Dance and Blast for making it through straight to finals. Maybe that person was right that tweeted. They're like, hey, I'm back. So the Dino Dance, makes it all the way through, and they did.
Yeah.
The Cicella Gambit paid out. So thank you.
Yeah. Who would have thought? I mean,
Right?
I've like never. And Night Eye's been around the game for a long time,
Yes.
and not once have I ever seen like Cobalt. Nothing. I've never seen this pick come out, and he's just busted out. It's like, hey, you know what would work really good here? We play some triple rage. We need like little Cicella pulls every now and again. Oh, okay, let me bust it out.
Okay, sure,
Okay,
why not?
he's starting to become a little bit of a jack of all trades now after after the wheel adventures. I don't even think the wheel put him on Cicella. Like, not even.
We'll find out.
Yeah, crazy stuff from Dino Dance, and yeah, really well done. But yeah, I mean, that's all we got for this weekend. I mean, great games all around yesterday and today. Super fun to have the Purr back in action here, joining me.
Live.
Yeah.
Yes, I am so glad to be back, and I will be back next weekend for LCQ and Grand Finals. So unless something unfortunate happens, so make sure you guys come back for that next weekend. And thank you all for joining us. Thank you for everyone playing. Thank you to production, and I hope you guys all have a nice rest of your night because it's pretty early. So Q ranked, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Sounds good. Bye.
マック下げた夕空踊る提灯そういゆく街青黒道ために花を灯すよ火をつけてない花火にさよならはまだいらないじゃん知らないふりして踊ろう夜を派手に響け終わらないフェスタこの歌よ完成よ月に届け夜は綺麗駆け出せ飛ばせ雲の向こうにラッタッタいざ待望の快感夢に描け錦色の花びら散る前に叫べ手元に星が足にはリズム閉じてるハートを叩いてあげるわがままに歩く爽快なステップ軽くララタタ騒ぎ始める街小道に沿ってみんなで歩こう光がこむために花が見えるよまだ見せてない悩みに自分騙さず吐き出して